Welcome, one and all, to the Knightfalls Vale podcast DC special. We have a jam-packed episode today, nothing but DC, so I hope you're a DC fan. We all love Marvel too, but DC needs some love too. And first, my new toy. Yeah.
When you say new toy,
I know.
we have no video. It's taken out of context.
I know.
It's a button.
It's just a button. For whenever there's a hype argument or a hype take, just casual press.
Got him it for Christmas because he wanted buttons for the show, not the dog.
Button, shut up. Okay, so we're going to start off with some DC movie reviews today. Just the current ones that are kind of a part of DC, because we all know DC, the DCEU, don't technically exist anymore. They're starting fresh. Thank you, James Gunn.
We'll go into that rant later.
We'll go into that rant later. Thank you, James Gunn. So first, it's a pretty recent film.
I'll go.
We'll let...
So, starting off, we won't do anything post-Snyderverse, or we're doing everything post-Snyderverse, because Snyderverse could probably be an episode in itself, almost. Both versions. So, Black Adam.
Black Adam. A movie that I thoroughly enjoyed, like, a lot, but people didn't like it because it bombed at the box office, but I really enjoyed
It
it.
didn't bomb that much.
The way the media portrayed it was a fucking failure.
It
Because
made
it's DC.
money.
Yeah, true.
It made money, but it didn't.
It made like 300-some million on a
I swear to
something
God, the only
budget.
person actually promoting that
was The Rock.
movie was The Rock.
The Rock.
Because he wanted to be in charge.
And now The Rock, I hear, is being petty about
He's
stuff.
being petty with DC because
It doesn't matter. He's not a part of it
Gunn
anymore.
wants to
Yeah.
change things up.
But yeah, I like the movie.
Rant too early.
I like the damn movie. Good, great action. Had some great CGI. That's surprisingly good comedy for a DC movie.
Your numbers say that the budget's at most was $260 million. It made $393, so it's probably just breaking even with.
It maybe broke even if
with advertisements.
That. It either broke even or lost money.
They had plenty of YouTube advertisements. I don't know how much that costs though.
Oh, chunk.
No, ask the politicians.
But
Not enough apparently.
oh god, I thought The Rock was pretty solid in the role of Black Adam. I mean, The Rock played The Rock like he does, but it worked.
He's not wrong.
We can't, no. The only thing missing from The Rock playing his character
Was a white shirt.
why the fuck? He was painting himself, so he was missing the shirt.
Yes.
Usually he takes those off in the films. You know that, right?
He was never in a. He was never to break the.
Why do you have a Ken doll?
It was over in a toy box over here. There's a toy box next to
This movie broke. This movie.
I randomly off tangent.
This movie technically broke all of Dwayne's cliches. He wasn't in a jungle and he wasn't wearing a white shirt.
It's because he was in a desert this time. He was going back to Scorpion King.
You want to talk
No
about
wonder
some,
he didn't have the pointy ears.
You want
'cause
to
he
talk
did that in
about some
Scorpion
bad
King.
CGI?
So the only thing that changes is he has less hair.
Yeah, actually.
My God.
And he lost the accent.
The story was
He still wants your woman though.
story was up and down. I mean, it was kind of a basic superhero story at times, of kind of an origin. They did Black Adam's origin pretty well, so no
And Dr.
complaints.
Fate made the movie.
No complaints there. I was just
What, should I not bring him up while you're talking?
no, I don't. But I was going to supporting cast. Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate was phenomenal. I love that. I don't care. Oh, actually, spoiler warning. We always forget to say this, people. I'm sorry. Spoiler warning. But he was one of the best parts of that movie.
The movie's on Blu-ray!
He played. You never know. People bitch about that all the time. You never
It's
know.
been out for a month at least.
Well, I don't
already
care.
on
I just
Blu-ray?
saved us bitching if someone wanted to bitch. But I should know I have it on Blu-ray. I gotta give you.
You
the
still
code.
gotta say it.
Okay, spoiler. I'm gonna put the giant red letters
Yeah,
when I put this
yeah.
up there.
There you go. But Pierce Brosnan was great as Fate. Hodges was great as Hawkman. I like the cast.
What is that?
That's what he did with his hair.
Him? He's flipping everyone off and describing it. It's the Hawkman.
I'm talking, so my hand's moving. My brain's going fast. Shit. But yeah, I like the cast. I mean, Cyclone and Whirlwind, they were good for what they did. It's hard to describe it. I
Adam
like
Smasher,
Adam Smasher. Who'd I say?
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
Well, what was the girl? Cyclone?
Cyclone. Yeah, I was fucking. Oh god.
He's
You know,
combining
it's
her.
definitely a character I know nothing about.
I fully embrace the Henry Winkler
Yeah, that's a
cameo.
good cameo. Milwaukee represent. I had to throw it in
He's
there.
a voice in the he's a voice in Vox Machina next season.
Oh boy.
What?
Yep.
DC!
Yeah.
Don't do this to us.
I liked Adam
You
Smasher's.
know how we get.
Yeah, I liked Adam Smasher's outfit. Costumes were great. I mean, Hawkman's ears were a little obnoxiously big, but his ears on his helmet were like freaking his
Hawkman?
Yeah.
That's
what his
literally
helmet's supposed to
Hawkman.
Yeah, but
Don't tell me you're one of those people where they have a comically accurate suit. No, fuck that. I don't want that. What are you talking about? This is what the fans wanted. No, we don't want it anymore. We just want to be pissed.
Technically, the wings were real.
I'm giving the movie nothing but praises. I'm trying to find stuff to nitpick.
I'm poking it. I'm poking it.
Which bear are you gonna poke? Okay.
Nitpick a little bit.
We have, I think, 6 different freaking Hawkman origins. One where he had the Nith metal wings. Then he's got the one where he actually had the wings, and then we have the one where he's an Egyptian god.
Yep. Carter
Actually,
Hall,
I think that's
Cartor Hall. Oh, gee, they barely changed his name for that one. But no, we don't need to get into Hawkman. He dies anyway.
Yeah, we still don't get an accurate.
He's not dead in this
I know.
movie.
The only accurate. No, we didn't even get an accurate Hawk Girl.
No, Hawkgirl was not even mentioned.
Not even in the DCU. No, oh, we've got her. We've got her in the Legends of Tomorrow, and that was it.
Again, a problem with the villain left a lot to be desired. The villain was basically humans for a while, and then it just went to
Demon.
the demon. I'm like, okay.
I mean, but
You know, just no awkward silence. You guys keep talking.
but
I
was gonna say if that's technically a comic book villain for Black Adam, it works.
I know. That's the problem with a lot of if they're not a well-known character, they have a lot of their villains. Sabak.
Is he an actual villain?
Yeah, but I think he is.
He could remember. He could be a bunch of villains combined too. They like to do that too.
Yeah, but as long as he is an actual comic book villain, it's fine.
But I don't know. I don't. It was so kind of basic in a way, but that's most superhero movies, so their plots. So I don't know.
I mean, based off of everything I know about him, the movie fit to what Black Adam was. Other than
he tiptoed along the line of hero and villain, and they did that pretty well.
I mean, the biggest break, arguably, between
Yep. Yeah.
he's an actual villain.
That figures.
What?
He's an actual villain, but he wasn't supposed to be Adam's villain because DC turned
We'll just use any
The Rock turned Black Adam straight anti-hero. It's not like the Black Adam.
Yeah.
Black Adam's never been anti-hero. But he just went straight into anti-hero. It's not
Because
like
you
he
can't
started
do
out as
The Rock as a villain.
Yeah, sure he could.
The Rock won't let The Rock be the villain.
Not after Scorpion, apparently.
It's The Rock.
He literally had to do a Scorpion origin story to make him a hero.
Yeah, his biggest villain role was Doom.
Yeah, he did turn into a demon there, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think they qualify as demons, but
How the fuck do you start off as Doom guy and then become whatever the hell that was?
Doom guy.
No, that's literally what he was supposed to be at the beginning of that movie, right? Without the armor?
It had to have been. Yeah, he had to have been. He was the main guy, and he couldn't make a Doom movie without Doom guy.
well, technically Carl Urban was the main character for Doom.
Fuck. I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you probably do.
I ain't rewatch.
Carl, I enjoyed that movie as a kid.
Yeah.
I did too.
Carl Urban was the main character.
As
The
far
Rock
as I
was the
remember, I
supporting
still
character.
like the freaking soundtrack to that too.
Yeah.
One of my will be touched on again later. One of my favorite things about Black Adam was the post-credit scene that will be talked about later. But I love the post-credit scene, but now it's just gone in the void of fuck you. And I'm
Don't
don't
worry.
worry.
Your rant can start at any fucking moment because we pretty much reviewed the movie. Yes, okay. Do you want to do the ratings? The number ratings?
I will quote a song first. In the end, it didn't even matter.
At the end of the day, Black Adam is a movie. I'd probably give it a solid.
It's fucking very hilarious because what was most of the point of the movie? Oh yeah, we got to get this crown. It's a type of metal.
I'd probably give it
doesn't
a
exist anywhere else.
solid 7 out of 10. Again, and I can't stress enough how the action was good. I love the action. Some of them fight scenes were great. Great CGI, and they look good.
They didn't do horrible on the CGI until Sabak came into
the
then
picture. Oh boy, yeah.
Then the character was completely CGI, and you get what you get.
Yeah. The fight scenes were pretty much excellently choreographed again until Sabak came into the scene.
Yeah, then they just, oh boy.
It's like when Sabak came in, they decided, all right, fuck you.
All right, total
it's like
CGI.
The people, they didn't pay the people for Sabak.
Yeah, total.
It's like, yeah, you just do this. Yeah, you already got paid.
Total CGI.
Do
Total
what you need
CGI.
to do.
Total CGI. Like what the fuck? God, that was.
We got a couple characters from other things that we'd seen. We had our Suicide Squad tie in a little bit with.
Oh yeah, hardcore. So
they're connecting it, and now we'll have questions.
Wait, what would your guys'
guys'
final rating be on Black Adam as a whole? I said a 7 out of 10.
I give it a 6.
Okay,
I'm 6 as well, pretty much.
Okay,
It's the only reason it gets that 6 is because I enjoyed it as a movie.
but
as
it wasn't.
far as anything else, it's like
yeah.
eh.
I can see a
didn't
6
care.
too, but I gave it the nod to the one more point.
My rating scale is 5. Entertain me. Anything lower than that, just like I'm asking
Yeah.
questions. Entertain me.
Right. Uh
What
oh.
the hell?
We got a phone interruption.
You know, I gotta
Holy
remember to fucking
Christ.
turn off the.
Holy.
It's okay. The only people that would text me right now are here.
That was an NFL alert of all things.
Yeah, it's telling you game started. It don't matter. It's like, thanks NFL app.
Everybody gets to see. Yeah, he's a Transformer nerd.
Oh my god. Okay, since we transition now to The Suicide Squad, directed by.
I was going to go into Peacemaker.
Oh, we can go into Peacemaker then too. Well, now
Because the last time we saw Hardcore was Peacemaker.
was Peacemaker.
So we're just gonna be talking about Dean now.
We're
Yes.
just talking about me because
Him in the
that's
tidy
my
underwear?
show.
Him in the tidy whities.
Yeah.
But no, that's Suicide Squad.
With your best friend. With your best friend.
Oh my god. No.
I got issues in that show though.
Oh my god. As you can tell, Peacemaker was loved. I love Peacemaker. It was fucking hilarious, and it's like Guardians. It's like James Gunn style Guardians with
Well, of course it is,
rated
because it's
R.
made by James Gunn.
rated R, risque. I like that risque humor.
The recent Suicide Squad and Peacemaker are one of the reasons why I trust James Gunn to take his time and work.
James Gunn does great with obscure and different
The universe.
characters.
We'll get more into that, because I have issues with that as well. There are issues that we'll have to get into.
I think people are giving him too much shit right away.
I understand he's trying to. Yeah. Let's stop. We're gonna talk about Peacemaker. We're getting on James Gunn. That's later. Jesus. No, Peacemaker was hilarious. It had great action. The story was good enough, solid. I mean,
What about Silky?
don't get me started on that stupid fucking worm.
That was totally Silky from
It
the
was
Teen
not
Titans.
Silky. No.
It
Where the
was
fuck
so
was
silky.
Killer Moth then? Where was Killer Moth? Nowhere to be seen. Why? Shout out Killer Moth. Don't ask me why.
To be fair, what were the villains?
Aliens.
Yeah, they were aliens, but
You
what
go
were
to
they?
hell when I think about it. They kind of were little moths. They little butterflies, but
I was going flying praying mantises, but okay.
Yeah, they totally look like praying mantises.
And they go in through your mouth.
No, they go into any orifice.
Yeah, but they
just
prefer the
prefer
mouth.
Yes.
Dean was like, "Yeah, go in this hole. This hole."
John Cena was great as Peacemaker, but we've seen him as Peacemaker before in the Suicide Squad movie.
It just got to be the John Cena funny that we know John Cena funny.
It became John Cena. Half the time I couldn't see him, but I had to get one in there. Come on, I had to get one in there, okay? But
Context. They didn't hear that. How loud do I have to fucking smack my finger in a hole for it to? Oh yeah, real close enough.
There we go. The hype button, the first hype button appeared.
Jesus Christ! Now the children cannot listen to our show at all.
No, Well, Jesus. Oh boy. Oh God.
JC, forgive us. We sin.
Oh my God. Now, I think Peacemaker's got a lot of places to go though. I could see season 2 got confirmed, so.
It's just where do they go from here? Is he still going to be a standalone character?
Yeah. What the hell? What the
Maybe because Peacemaker actually did get to act. No, he was greenlit before Gunn took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that fucking work?
Oh, and don't get me started
Because
on
he
how
was getting a season 2 regardless.
on the epic 80s soundtrack. That was great. That was fucking great. Oh God.
No, best part, the very end. You're fucking late.
Oh, the cameo. Shout out
Double cameo.
Shout out to Momoa, and he has a bad flack right now. I get it,
Ezra?
but shout out to Ezra Miller for participating and giving cameos at least. And I understand there's issues with Godot and Affleck and
You fucked
Cavill
a fish.
at the time. That was legendary.
You fucked a fish.
That was legendary.
That was great. It was one time. What did he say?
It was one time. It was one time. You did no. Barry was no. I don't. Yeah, Barry was like, yeah, you do. Anyone else thoughts on Peacemaker?
The cast of characters was great. I didn't have any problems with any of the characters at all.
Yep, agree.
Each one has their opening intro will be forever in my brain now. Thanks.
Yes.
The Waller team definitely got a redemption.
Yeah.
Gunn's wife.
Hardcore.
Excellent
great.
job.
Yeah, James Gunn wife.
Our leader our alien leader that died is now the villain for Guardians 3 because of what he did in that role.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He is going. I can't even remember. It's the what's his name for Guardians 3 now?
Adam Warlock?
No.
The Supreme Being or whatever.
Fuck.
Leader? No. That's Marvel.
The animal. Evolutionary.
No, it's not the Evolutionary.
Oh.
The High Evolutionary.
High
Evolutionary.
I had to. It's Spider-Man Unlimited. That's the only reason I can remember that shit.
He got cast for High Evolutionary because of what he did in that show.
I can actually see it. The only difference is that I've always. This is not a racist thing. It's just I've always seen him in the comics and cartoons. He's always been white, so already seeing this guy acting, I can accept it because I know he can play the part.
Yeah, he can accept it.
Well, it's you always look at the characters that you see in cartoons and comics, and then when they cast somebody of a different color, you're like, I don't know, and then you watch it and it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, I can think of a few instances where that's fine. Like, if they make sense, who cares? I mean, shit. I mean,
with all the speculation of who Giancarlo Esposito is going to play in the MCU, just because of his ties to his
DC,
Disney.
buddy, DC.
Yeah.
I know, but
I know it
it's
was
a
an
tangent.
example.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's going to happen eventually, but nobody knows who he can play. He's just tired of playing villains. But he's still good at it.
It's kind of sad because actually no, he might be too old to play him. I'm thinking, what they let off in Logan and never got to fucking do. Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a pretty good.
I don't want to get on that, but an
Sinister.
X-Men villain we need to see at some point. Okay, done with Marvel. This is
You
DC.
gotta wait a couple more years.
Yeah.
It's probably the one that they're going to touch most on outside of Magneto. They know they need to do it, but
And then they'll give us Dark Phoenix Saga again.
They have to cast a really masculine guy who can be feminine.
okay.
Not you.
Yeah, pretty boy.
That would have been a good... I'm done.
Well, so I don't think Why?
I don't understand this. We just said all that, and then you know what song popped in my head?
Rain
What?
Men?
Nope.
What's shot?
Milkshakes. all my milkshakes bring the boys to the yard. Yeah, Dean.
Oh my...
Sing it.
My God.
Well, guess without knowing anything that they'll do for season 2, do we just move into Suicide Squad then?
I guess, yeah.
Because they didn't really tease much for a season 2. We didn't know if we were getting a season 2.
Yeah,
You know-
yeah. Then they confirmed it, and we're like, oh, well, okay.
The only thing I didn't like about Suicide Squad is that Starro got fucked. Almost literally.
Starro.
By a bunch of rats?
Yeah.
Oh, totally forgot. I fucking Peacemaker.
You gotta get stuck-
Iggly. Iggly was the best. We did not even mention Iggly once. That's a travesty. Iggly.
Eagly?
One of my favorite mascots now.
It sounded
Iggly.
like he said Iggly
Iggly.
instead of Eagly.
Iggly. Iggly. Yeah.
Or hey, the White Dragon?
Oh God. Oh, you mean the White Dragon and his fucking clans? Those are just clans.
I will cast that man in any role I want just because I know he'll do it.
Yeah,
He's been a good guy, a bad guy, and everything. I will
He
cast
does
it.
so well in anything.
They were just clans. It was just fucking clansmen. It just, oh my
He
God.
played a racist motherfucker who
Yeah.
showed no love to his kid, but was still there anyway.
Made him kill his Peacemaker as a child. Accidentally killed his brother because they were him and his dad and his friends were betting on him fighting. Like,
Do
what
we
the
have to say
fuck?
spoiler again, or is that just
Nah, we said it.
We've
right.
already
They-
said it once. You don't need to say it for every
Woohoo!
segment.
yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're
We gotta touch on some things in the show. Had a lot more Peacemaker had a lot more heart than I thought because that whole it was so funny, but at the same time
Did
it had
you cry
light.
with him in the trailer?
It had late. Oh my God! It had late. Those were his eye muscle exercises.
That's what you're gonna say from now on, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sad. I'm exercising my eye muscles.
But there's a lot of heart in there. And Peacemaker developed so well. You don't expect that from a silly show like that, but it had a lot of heart to it. That's
And
what,
it
it was
wasn't
great.
just-
it was balanced.
It wasn't just him who got character.
Yeah,
creators. every
everyone
single
did.
person got it.
And I at first didn't expect much from Peacemaker. I thought it'd be funny and solid, but I didn't expect it to be like, oh, that's one of my favorite things
even
DC's
Waller's-
done in a long
even
time.
Waller's lesbian daughter.
Yeah,
All of the team had their own character arcs except for
exactly.
it was the villains that didn't have the biggest.
Yeah. Oh, Diebeard. My God. Okay, well, there we go. Peacemaker would damn near get a 10 out of 10 from me. I enjoyed almost every second of that, so there you go. And that's I don't give out my 10s very often. I almost said nah, I gotta give it a 10.
Well, didn't it leave us on a fucking cliffhanger too? Like it led us right into what was season 2.
It
was
ended
gonna be.
with Peacemaker feeding the last butterfly Goff. I
Last
believe,
butterfly, the thing.
the last thing, and it
Waiting
ended-
for hardcore in the hospital. That was basically it. They didn't
Yeah,
really
that
tease
ended-
much for a plot.
Yeah, they didn't tease nothing.
Oh.
So yeah.
I guess I'm just remembering it differently. It's
No,
like
they-
I was that
They
excited.
teased his TV show. They teased his TV show more in Suicide Squad than season 2 got teased for season 1.
Yep. Pretty
That's
much.
a very Gunn thing to do.
Yeah.
James Gunn.
See now how you feel about Peacemaker is how I felt about Suicide Squad. That's an 8 or a 9 for me on movies just because of how entertaining it was.
What'd you say for Peacemaker? What would you say for Peacemaker? I not everyone had. We don't have to rate every fucking thing.
Yeah.
I do. I don't want to seem like.
I was a 9 out of 10 for Peacemaker.
Okay.
I'm at a 7 or 8 on Peacemaker and
Okie dokie.
8 or 9 on.
There, just to get so I'm not the only one rating shit. We can all okay. No, Suicide Squad is another one. I loved every fucking second of that movie. I loved every second of that movie. My God.
Fucking Weasel.
Fucking,
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
yeah, the
Last
most.
fucking sex in a movie.
I'm not. I'm not.
So much happened in that movie with cameo and everything. It's just.
It was the cast was great. Everyone in that cast was
You
great.
got your dream scene.
Oh, it's Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I will. That's the one thing. If I can't have Cavill, just give me Margot Robbie back,
No,
please.
You're getting Lady Gaga.
Lord. Whatever. Fine, I love her
She
too.
may move on because every movie she's been doing lately has been bombed.
House of
Babylon
Gucci.
did nothing.
House of Gucci.
Well, that's probably our fault. We didn't go see it in theaters.
What the fuck is our $30?
I don't think your $24
Yeah.
made a dent in their $5 million.
Hey, you never
budget
know how
for
many
the film.
times he would have went and seen it just because it had Margaret.
And the Toby.
And Toby.
You do also realize that the movie was 3 hours long.
Oh boy.
Doesn't stop us.
Doesn't.
It may have stopped him from going to see it more than once.
If it's slow.
Not really.
It's not fast.
If it's 3 hours with good pacing, okay. If the pacing's crap, oh god.
It is a slower movie with. It has pacing, but it's a slower movie. There's not a lot of action in it.
We haven't watched
The
it
movie's
yet.
about.
I'm telling you.
The movie's about the changing of times between
Okay.
talking and pictures and shit. But we're on. Get the fuck, Jesus Christ! Why are we on Babylon?
Because Marco Robbie.
Yeah,
Is it still within the WB universe?
What?
Oh,
Babylon?
really?
Is
No.
it WB?
No, I don't believe
What is
so.
it?
I think it's produced by Brad Pitt. If I recall correctly, I don't remember
Was that
anymore.
Brad Pitt's got his own movie
He
universe?
does have his own production company. Brad Pitt has his own production company.
What the fuck is it called? Pitt?
I don't know, but he's about to sell it because he's about to retire.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That came out. That was a rumor that came out.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Suicide Squad gave me one of the funniest scenes I've
Paramount.
seen.
It was made by Paramount.
In a long time.
Ah.
When they're going through the camp.
Nickelodeon.
When they're going through the camp, killing all the bad guys, they think, and it turns out to be the rebels that are on their side.
I kill people the same way, just better.
Peacemaker and Idris Elba.
Deadshot.
No, it was Sportsmaster. It was Sportsmaster.
I know the name. No, it's Bloodsport.
Fuck.
It's Bloodsport.
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 Sport. God, I'm getting them all mixed up.
Wrong
today.
black guy.
Wow.
Sorry, Idris.
But Idris's Bloodsport was fucking great. It was a really almost just a replacement for Will Smith as Deadshot, but it worked. It fucking worked.
Wait, daughter for daughter? Same fucking.
Oh, God. Ratcatcher was a lot more entertaining than I thought. I thought
random cameo by one of our loved and hated directors, Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
I don't hate him.
Taika Waititi.
It's a love-hate
I
relationship.
love Taika Waititi.
You hate some things he does, and you love some things he does.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Not saying we hate him as a person.
The only thing that they didn't have to just bring back Jai Courtney as Boomerangs to kill him off in the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh.
That was probably the most heartbreaking.
I was sad about that.
Everybody else, sure.
Funny, yes, but
You know what though? It makes me look forward to the Suicide Squad game so I can see him again.
The detachable kid.
Oh God,
Come on.
that fucking where
He's
he's
not dead,
slapping the
reportedly. He's
soldier.
not dead.
No. Didn't he?
Didn't he slow? What did he do? He
Wait, I thought he showed up in Peacemaker for a couple
No.
seconds.
No, you're thinking of Kung Fu
Oh, no,
Master
Kung Fu.
because he looks. They have a similar costume with that green and shit. But Kung Fu Master. But
One's tinier.
That literally when he showed up on screen. That's JJ. I said that to him right away because we made it a thing to when the show came out. Which all right, I'm calling you. Boop. We're watching this together, man.
I gotta say this too. The way Sylvester Stallone made King Shark so lovable is legendary.
Hans.
Man, I love that song though.
King
When
Shark.
he's in the freaking aquarium.
He's making friends and the glass breaks and they just start biting him. No, friends.
Betrayed right away. That kind of sucked.
Betrayed right away. No, King Shark is one of the highest points of that movie. It's fucking great. Oh God, I'm trying. Oh, this Polka Dot Man was more likable than I thought, and had the most anticlimactic but greatest, one of the funniest deaths. I'm doing it. I'm a superhero.
Bro. His mom.
Oh God,
I think that's the first fucking movie to put in our mommy issues. In that context, anyway.
Yeah, because most parents are dead in the DC universe.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad about the DC universe. I'm an orphan.
Nobody has no parents. Nobody gets parents.
You don't even have to worry about their superpowers. The first thing you got to write down is does he or she have parents? No, they're an orphan. Okay, you're in.
Nobody gets parents.
I'm gonna put a joke on the podcast.
What?
Nobody gets parents.
What are we doing now? You got a meme on your phone you got to share?
A meme? Oh no.
You got a meme on your phone. You got to send it to me so I can actually put it up for people to see.
A meme. Oh no.
You guys can keep talking. I'm not exactly. I gotta find it.
We're
That's
just
the problem.
filling in awkward silences.
Yeah, there's some awkward silence. I just.
What walks into an alley with 6 legs and walks out with 2?
Spider-Man?
No, the Wayne family.
Oh my.
The joke is of The Joker saying it in the insane asylum.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it was funny. Suicide
Cheers,
Squad.
mate.
The Suicide Squad was funny. The action was fucking great. It gave all them characters so much. They're wacky characters, but James Gunn has a talent of making the wacky characters lovable in their own way and giving them characterization. Like,
Gave him more depth than anyone expected.
Didn't expect to care about Ratcatcher till they gave her whole origin with her dad being the first Ratcatcher and all the rats and shit. Didn't expect to care, and I ended up caring. Like, Jesus Christ, like, wow.
I ended up caring about Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, and I just thought I wouldn't
So
give
no,
a
he's
shit.
dead. Aw.
No, I was worried the whole movie King Shark was going to die because he was Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn aside. King Shark was my favorite character in that movie, but I should have known he wouldn't die. He's the fucking mascot. You don't never kill the mascot. Me wondering when I'll ever see King Shark again.
It's irrelevant
What?
since he's in the movie.
Oh Jesus!
He was Weasel. He looks like Weasel in that
He's
picture.
not Weasel.
Oh God!
Weasel was the Weasel.
Weasel was the
Oh,
why are we?
no, that's right. Pete Davidson played. Fuck.
Pete Davidson was in there and betrayed him and got
He
shot
looks
in
like
the first
Weasel, though.
5 minutes.
I mean, and then that was just Dean.
Oh my God!
Is that the dream scene?
Oh good Lord! When we start streaming a video one of these episodes, anyone listening will be able to see these fucking memes we share and shit to each other during the podcast, so we get some context. It is me though. It is me though.
Told you I had ideas.
Oh, jeez.
Brings
I
a whole new meaning to doggy style.
Oh God. I can't think of a gripe with Suicide Squad. I can't. I don't think I have one gripe with Suicide Squad.
No.
Oh jeez, no, fuck my brain after that.
It was
yeah.
it was entertaining like all the way through, and that's rare. They don't.
You got your Margot Robbie sex scene.
Yeah, I did. With
His dream scene.
when one of my favorite with the line of the movie, not the line of it, but just for comedic purposes. I'm gonna miss you and that monster in your pants or some shit like that.
Who did you feel worse for?
Fucking great.
Rick Flag or Captain Boomerang? And that's how they got rid
Rick
of the character.
Flag. Rick Flag. He had more. Rick Flag was there more, and he was in the whole first movie. So that was hard. That was tough. Like,
Movie sense and story, Rick Flag.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I felt sorry for Boomerang. I was like, fuck, man. Fuck.
Of course, Rick Flag was just an honorable guy trying to do his best and complete the mission. So I'm partial, but
here's the thing: I actually went into that movie not reading any spoilers whatsoever.
yeah, and it was fucking Peacemaker and fuck, 'cause he was Waller's lapdog.
Well,
that fucking it was a great fight scene though. The fight scene was great. Again, all the movies, pretty much everything we've talked about today has had great fight scenes, good choreography, good stuff. To be honest, yeah. So
that's actually something DC does.
yeah, and remember, DC can go there. That one thing here, Marvel fanboys, I'm totally sorry, but one thing I will always take over DC is they will go there when Marvel has to deal with Disney watching everything they do, making sure it's
Dark,
making sure it's PG-13. I like a little R every once in a while. Come on now.
So what
Are you saying DC doesn't have to use a dance competition to save the universe?
Hey.
Same director, I gotta go there.
Oh God.
I don't know why I have to think about that one as hard as I just did. The problem is I can actually see DC doing something like that, but the dance competition was if you do not get voted, you know, it'd be like America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
But if you get the triple X, you die. That's DC's version.
Yeah.
And you actually will have Simon Cowell sitting
And
there
again
randomly.
though, there's times it needs some balance, because I'll be the first to say there's times DC just, what is with this dark, gloomy shit the whole fucking movie? Somebody say a joke.
Brave and the Bold?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What? That was
You,
actually
you know
very
the term?
balanced.
Another thing about DC. This is not a positive or negative, this is a joke. Lights, camera, action. Ever heard that? DC, it's camera, action.
That's in my phone too.
You can't even
Well,
fucking...
To be fair, that was
No lights. No lights.
that was pretty much the case until... Well, no, I can't even say that for Wonder Woman, because when it came to the actual action scenes, when it mattered, what the fuck happened there?
First one, just random. First one, it's kind of a Snyderverse thing. First Wonder Woman, good movie, solid, good movie. 84, I thought was just boring as hell. The worst thing about Wonder Woman when Ares was fighting as an old man. It's like, girl, get your armor on. And he finally did.
Did you say girl?
No, I said guy.
No, you said girl.
Oh, whatever. Why are you going to bust my balls? I'm in a fucking talking here. Shit.
I was only asking because, in that kind of instance, he was kind of, girl, get your armor on. Why did I say it that way?
Oh. Jesus Christ.
You said girl, and then I said it. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
For whatever, random Wonder Woman type thing.
That
was it?
Kind of already gave our ratings for the shows for
Suicide Squad, another 10. I love it. Every second of it. Great fucking movie.
So the floor is open for
ranting.
I wanted to bring up State of the DCEU, which pretty much don't exist no more because Gunn is almost scrapping everything.
No, now it's DCEUR.
Oh, for God's sakes!
What does the R stand for?
Reboot.
Reboot.
The Warner Brothers don't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's just
No, they do know what they're doing. They hired their man.
Yeah, James Gunn. Here we go, and I love James Gunn. I do.
Bringing those obscure characters. You know what? I got an idea. Let's start off the DCEUR. Dicker
to kicker.
What,
NFL reference.
Decor.
Decor.
Gotta-
Yeah, we're gonna be special. Instead of liquor, it's the coor.
Okay.
This is not an official title. This is what I'm calling until somebody comes up with a better
Decor.
abbreviation.
Dude, no, watch. Now that I do, once we put this fucking episode up, people are gonna start calling it Decor.
That's happened to me once before.
I like.
Here's what I want to say.
I was gonna say you were going somewhere. Like,
yeah, I was before we started making jokes. Start the franchise off with Booster Gold, fucking up time.
Oh,
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
He goes back and cast somebody as the perfect Booster Gold, and send him back in time, so where he fucks with the Snyderverse. He even, he kills the Flash or something. Gets Ezra out of there. Yeah, that's his
what we
last.
want.
That's his last cameo. All right, we're gonna take you in, and Booster's gonna kill you accidentally. How's he gonna do that? Doesn't fucking matter. You're out of here. See ya.
There we go.
Well, that was perfect fucking timing for that.
You're out of there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it doesn't totally rely on the Flash, flash pointing the universe for a freaking New 52 style thing.
True.
Besides, we don't even have the Watchmen.
Oh, they gonna get talked about soon.
They don't care about that.
Hey, bet.
They're just gonna reset the universe.
Well, Gunn's a fan. He's gonna understand people are gonna be looking for shit like that.
Now, I want to make it clear too. I do not hate James Gunn. I love James Gunn. I'm a little bitter that they don't want Cavill back because they want to reboot Superman.
Really? See?
I'm very bitter about that, but I understand why
That's
they're
my
doing
other
it. DC's a mess. I get it, but I'm gonna miss Cavill. That is one of the best
Cavill
casts
can
I've
still
seen.
come back in though.
What are you gonna do? Make him be Red Sun? You gonna make him be a Red Sun? They can go variant route if they want to totally copy Marvel.
No, the one everybody
he
wants
could
is
be-
Kingdom Come.
True.
Kingdom Come Superman, the most powerful Superman apparently.
Yeah.
Which he totally can't, because that's the Superman that decides to save everyone.
I hear everyone out there. Superman.
Be the
You know
hero.
what Superman Prime is? No, we're not scaling today. Holy crap.
Remember how what the hell interview? What TV show was he on when he was talking about his interview or how he got casted or learned that he got casted? He's playing World of Warcraft and got interrupted by the call, and he's literally said, "Sorry, I was saving people."
Oh.
Like that was such a Superman thing to say, which is why people love Cavill, because he's the nerd hero. He knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Man
He
builds his
wants
own
to play the
computers. Freaking played Geralt of Rivia. I'm losing that too.
It's not his fault that the show turned into shit.
I don't even know why he. No, Witcher. State of Jesus Christ. It was Cavill. It kind of.
He was on point for that instance. We were ranting. This is the
There was a lot of highs in Snyder and going on to like Snyderverse had good highs. Had some lows. Had some good highs. Example.
Did you say highs or eyes?
highs?
Sorry, I just.
Good highs. Good. I'm talking
Thighs?
fast. No, I'm trying.
Shut up!
No, but.
No, was in the.
I know. Sorry, I pissed you off there.
Okay, what I was saying was fucking. I totally fucking lost my shit now. God damn it. Oh, no, I don't hate James Gunn. Just fucking, oh my god. The jokes sometimes will totally throw me off my fucking shit here.
You were saying Henry Cavill had some good highs.
No, I was saying this. Okay, here. Okay, Snyderverse had some good highs.
There you go.
Like, for example, I thought the Snyder Cut wasn't bad. People would disagree because there's a lot of unnecessary shit in there. Example of a low. That Doomsday and Batman v Superman was absolute garbage. Garbage. Terrible. Like, throw it away. Now I don't want to ever see that Ninja Turtle again.
That's because that wasn't Doomsday. That was a fucking Zod clone. Zod.
Yeah.
Zod.
Yeah.
Zod
in the pool and shit on the ship. Yeah. Exactly.
You didn't have to use Zod. What the fuck? Oh, and don't get me started on Lex. Great fucking lines.
Oh, Eisenberg.
But the delivery
God.
Eisenberg, you just can't take the man seriously.
No, you can't. In the way he talked, you can't take Jesse Eisenberg serious. You can't. Like, God. Like I said, some good. I thought the main cast was Cavill was phenomenal. Gal Gadot was great as Wonder Woman. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. Some will disagree with me, but I love Ben Affleck as Batman. Ezra Miller, oh God, don't get me started.
What was the joke that used to be said about that movie? That wasn't a Batman Superman movie. That was Wonder Woman movie.
I totally disagree. She was in there and she missed a good part of the movie, but Cavill and Affleck did their fucking thing too.
No,
that's why.
No,
Affleck.
Don't do that.
See, the jokes work. I can get thrown off and go into the fucking void sometimes with a joke, but now I got my shit back.
Well, it's because I pressured you too much. Thighs, eyes.
Yeah, you made my brain go fucking 300 fucking ways and shit. But like I said, there was Jesus Christ. There was highs, there was lows. I wish they'd have kept it going because I thought it could have been salvaged. But it was kind of a mess. Salvaged.
I don't think it could have been salvaged.
Maybe, because like I said, it was getting to it was.
They were getting annoyed with their own directors and producers of this show. Where was the light at the end of the tunnel?
I mean, exactly. That's why when I really think about it, it's like, was it salvageable? Not really. That's why I don't totally hate Jane. I understand you got to reboot the shit. I understand it, but it's like we're losing some great casts in there and shit. And it's disappointing. Am I curious to see what we're gonna get? Sure, but oh God, it's disappointing. It's just very bad. I don't like it. Oh God.
You miss Cavill.
Yes, I miss Henry.
You miss Godot.
Yep.
I miss Affleck.
Of course.
Affleck.
Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa as Aquaman was fucking great. Come on.
Yeah, but
made
we might get
Aquaman
Lobo
cool.
now.
Yeah, but now he's getting his destined role of Lobo.
Yes.
Could you imagine him swearing?
Yes.
Saying, "I'm the main man."
I'm the main man.
Put him on give him chains and put him on a bike. All I see is Lobo.
Nope. No disagreement. When you think about that, that is a perfect cast.
You know what? Could he do the costume makeup though?
The costume? Yeah, sure.
Because Lobo's body
they can
is
change
mainly
his shirt.
white.
They can do his. They can actually have him wear a shirt.
Yeah,
Till Lobo rips it off.
I mean, he sat for how long to do the Aquaman makeup?
I mean, yeah.
That was just tattoos and stuff.
Yeah, but you still got to do it.
Yeah, I don't see why not. And
it's not like Batista sitting in for hours for upper half.
Yeah. And the problem with talking about the future, DC, we don't have nothing to go on for the future yet.
We shouldn't. Because the more you talk about the fucking universe, the more the fans are going to bicker about it.
Yeah, true, but now, example, take Marvel. Take Marvel, for example. People bitched about No, I'm good. A soda. I don't need a soda. I got some left. People bitched about the direction and not knowing what was happening, because even after the first Avengers, we knew they were building to Thanos, and people like the direction. People are bitching about the current phase because they don't know the direction. They have calmed down now because they know it's going in Kang. So people, okay, we know where we're going.
Kang and Secret Wars.
We know where we're going. Secret Wars and Kang, yada yada yada. So they're happy. But it's like DC, if you give a plan, or do you lay out your plan, or what do you do? Surprise people. It's I don't know, because like I said, well, that's also the Marvel fans. They can be finicky.
You mean because we got teased for Darkseid, and then we got Darkseid, and we were all disappointed?
Well, my dream cast for Darkseid is no longer on this earth plane of the living, so I will never accept Darkseid. Michael Clark Duncan is a fucking legend, and that was always my dream cast for Darkseid. He's no longer of this world, so it sucks. So I'll never see it.
Well, he got to play Kingpin.
I will. He played a good Kingpin. I'm sorry, people are gonna hate that, but he played a good Kingpin. Big.
Did he look like Kingpin? No, but he was a good Kingpin.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God,
I mean,
we mentioned Daredevil. Oh God, hey, we're on Affleck.
This is the rant thing. You get to mention anything.
I mean, this is still one of my favorite jokes for the Snyderverse. You may be in debt, but are you 50,000 worlds left to conquer in debt? Thank you, Steppenwolf.
That was
Steppenwolf was another thing that was
the
wrong.
villain of Justice League should have been Darkseid. Steppenwolf was just no
reason to be.
I understand why, but no people.
Oh, you know what else was missing?
What?
For some fucking reason, I kept wanting Granny Goodness to pop up.
Granny Goodness.
It's a fucking female with the most manly fucking voice ever. Thanks to Justice League, I can't imagine it any other way.
Oh my.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice League had its own problems from the start. You were bringing in half of your characters with no existence whatsoever in any other movie.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Except for files on Batman's computer.
Yes.
Exactly.
Including
Only
a villain.
Marvel can get away with that.
Including villains you hadn't touched on at all yet.
Yeah. And just ignoring shit too. The fact that Man of Steel didn't get a sequel was a fucking crime to me, because some agree, some don't, but I view Man of Steel as one of the most criminally underrated superhero movies ever. People don't talk about it enough. I think it's criminally underrated, and it didn't get a sequel. That was a travesty.
Here's how I see
To
it
me.
could have gone after the whole Darkseid thing, because he backed off after the whole war, didn't he? Like after that movie. And,
Which version are we talking about?
If you're talking about the
Snyderverse.
Snyder Cut,
You're talking about
they
Snyder
all
Cut, he backed off.
The new
backed
gods
off.
backed off a little bit because Superman flexed. Pretty much. Like, oh, we don't fucking know, not yet.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how it goes in the comics too. They didn't
Superman's
evade
flex.
because of Superman.
Oh, yeah. One thing there's been a lot of negatives here. Right.
Had they continued with Cavill, we could have had Man of Steel 2, which
Yeah.
introduced Kara.
And Kara will be talked about plenty later, but yes, absolutely.
Which we also got fucking dicked in the ass for, because we were expect.
I knew that was coming.
Actually, I know, because of the way I phrased that. Because we were supposed to get a Supergirl movie as well, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was talked about. I
thought she's making an appearance in Flash.
Oh, Lord.
She's one of the characters in Flash.
I forgot that's on the last season. Oh, Lord.
Is she?
I heard nothing. I told you, I don't
No,
know
she's-
Flash no more.
I've tried not
No.
to fucking pay attention to the movie because so
From
much
what
shit's
I've
been
heard,
changed.
the last mention for the Flash movie was it's Michael Keaton's Batman running his own Justice League, and that's where we're getting a Supergirl.
Oh, jeez.
With two different versions of Barry. That was like the last thing I heard.
Okay,
Oh my God.
since we're on the fucking subject, what the fuck is Keaton's Justice League?
Yeah, what the?
All I knew that was on it right now was Keaton's Justice League.
Please tell me we're not getting Nicolas Cage as Superman, are we?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Because that
Yes.
was supposed to be in the same universe.
That's, oh, my.
It's Keaton's Batman, whoever they cast as Supergirl, and two Flashes.
The saddest thing about, since we can transition, the saddest thing about the Flash movie is reviews have said it's a good movie. Not great. It is a good movie.
And it's going to bomb now.
And it's because people won't support Ezra. Yes, you can't.
It's
Elephant in the room. You can't have Ezra Miller no more. What are you doing? You can't. Do I want to see the movie? Yes, but I don't know what you do with him. It's gonna go to the theaters and bomb because people don't like him.
To be honest,
I get it.
I don't think I've seen a movie of where he's been in that I've actually.
He was good in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That's literally the only movie I've ever seen him in. Outside
Yes,
of Justice
Perks of Being a Wallflower just got mentioned in a yep.
It's free on you. I'll shout this out. It's free on YouTube right now.
Did I watch it?
With
Did I
ads.
even watch that movie?
What?
I don't even know if I watched that movie.
Really?
It's
That's kinda
it's a
weird.
coming of age teen story type thing. I ain't seen it.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Was it like romance?
Yeah.
Mainly.
It's like I said.
No.
What the fuck?
It's got
is
romance in it. It's a romance kid issue.
Yeah. It's like
Kid
kids.
has mental issues because of stuff that happened to him, and it's
Yeah, it's
basically
one of those.
him trying to fit in with other people.
Yeah,
It's very teen drama. It's very teen drama.
coming of age and shit. That's what it is.
It's got Hermione Granger in it.
Yeah, Emma Watson. Okay, this is not a fucking Perks of Being a Wall is free on YouTube.
You're giving me a fucking review because I have no fucking clue what it is. See,
I
have not.
I
seen
talked
the
about
fucking-
Ezra Miller. We had the same wavelength there. Like Perks of Being a Wall.
That's the only thing I've seen him in. Outside of Justice League.
But
The only fucking thing I've seen him in, literally that I can remember, is
That's not true.
the
I
Harry
forgot about
Potter
something.
spin-offs.
Yeah, that's where I was with my
What?
brain. He's in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him.
yep. Oh yeah. Yep.
He's in those.
Yep. We've been talking about a lot of
Also Warner
negative.
Brothers.
Talking about a lot of negatives about DC. One big positive, I will say, they need to keep cranking out their animated films. That is where DC. I'm sorry.
That's something Gunn doesn't have anything.
I know. I'm just saying.
Speaking of which, I gotta watch freaking Super Sons because that was a good movie. Apparently,
I'm sorry.
I seen every TikTok and all that pop up. I love what they put on.
DC
That's the
thrives
thing
in
of
their animated
It should be
animated
on
films.
HBO
Marvel
Max
really
by
don't
now.
care about them anymore. They give you a
What's it called?
half-assed one
Super
and say,
Sons?
"Fuck, there you go, have that one." Wait a minute, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. We because I had said that because you brought up animated movies and Super Sons is one of the ones that I need to watch. at
Batman
one
and
point.
Superman Battle of the Super
Oh.
Sons.
Yes.
Okay.
I literally just call it Super Sons.
Currently sitting at 100% on Rotten Tomato.
Yeah.
They're almost all DC's
I
animated
don't fucking
movies
trust
are
that
good.
site anyway.
It is the movie I was thinking
All
of. 'cause
DC
the-
animated movies are watchable and quality. Like I said, unlike
What?
sorry Marvel fan, unlike
What?
Marvels.
What did you just fucking see?
The voice actors for the movie.
Are you talking because we have Dean Winchester as Batman?
Haha.
He's not the voice of Batman in that.
Uh-oh.
Not according to this.
I mean, Jensen
Who's
does
the
the
voice
voice
of
him
Batman?
a few times, but
Troy Baker.
oh, Troy Baker, one of my
Uh,
favorites.
what the fuck? What am I thinking of then?
I don't know.
He voiced him in a Long Halloween Part 1 and 2.
No, I'm thinking of the
He voiced Batman in Long Halloween Part 1 and 2.
Legion of Superhero movie. I think that's coming out soon
That could be true.
because it's based on Kara just coming to Earth.
Jensen Ackles was the voice of Batman in The Long Halloween.
I said that.
Yes, he did.
Both great.
No, it's got the voice. I know Troy Baker is Batman, Nolan North is Jor-El, Darren DePaul is Lex Luthor, Laura Bailey is Lois Lane, and Travis Willingham as Superman, I believe was there.
Oh, wow.
No, he's not. But a lot of voice actors.
Since
we
we're
know.
bringing it up,
Yeah, he's Clark
and we
Kent.
got this reboot of DC coming. You know who I want to play Lex Luthor?
Who?
The old Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Oh,
He does-
I'm gonna say
Michael
the.
Rosenbaum.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
he
the-
did such an excellent fucking job as it.
He has.
Yes.
He has said on his podcast that he will come back.
Yes.
if he asked.
Yes, but Bryan Cranston is just waiting to play Lex Luthor too, though. That is everyone's pick.
I'm not hating on Brian. I think he's a little old for the role at this point.
And I also think he's too funny.
No, he actually would bring that good, funny spin to it. Because
don't
Lex
know.
Luthor has
Lex is
excellent
a-
sarcasm.
And he's an egomaniac.
Uh-huh.
The problem with Eisenberg's egomaniac, you couldn't take that fucking serious. Like,
No, like
I said-
I've not been on board that one for a while.
yeah.
Excellent lines, wrong fucking person.
He's a twin. Lex is a big fucking guy. He's as tall as Superman and jacked, and he's a fucking little dweeb.
Because it was his point to be the excellent
Wasn't he
human being.
technically Lex Luthor Jr.?
I mean,
Technically, he was Alexander Jr.
I thought that's who Jesse Eisenberg was playing. That was the thing they were trying to get away with, is that it was technically Junior.
That did kind of piss me off. Because Alexander Jr. was supposed to be an Earth 3 variant? Where he was the good guy?
yeah.
In the comics? You know, you can...
Depending on the comic, Lex Luthor himself is a good guy.
Yeah, Lex is helped. Lex is
Lex is back and forth.
as much as I date. Lex is like Norman. I'm a good guy now. No, I'm a bad guy. Yeah, I'm a good
You
guy.
talking
now.
about Golden Goblin?
Talking about Gold Goblin, Norman Osborn. That's fucking Marvel getting a reference again.
We can't help it. Comics in general, you can go back and forth because we love it all. We're nerds.
And they copy each other all the time. Ooh, they did this. Let's go do this. Ooh, they did this. Let's go do this. But yeah, Lex has always played both sides. Oh, God, now I'm trying to. We touched on animated. Oh, we got bullet points. I'm like, okay,
We did our rant.
This
We
is-
pretty much finished our rant.
Well-
We kind of did cut off our Ezra rant.
I
think-
can't bring them back. Well, you gotta I don't know what you do.
They've literally cut their movie profits into a third based on all of this news. Choosing to keep him, nobody, people knowing his reputation now just aren't going to go see it.
Have they actually said they're going to keep him though?
No,
That's
they
No,
ain't
this is that's only front office people that are saying it. No, James Gunn has not said it yet.
Yeah.
I
But-
That's the problem. James Gunn has spent so much fucking time debunking everything he's had to say.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean-
like, go ahead, Dean.
No, go.
It's knowing his reputation. That's going to kill off people going to see it. Not knowing anything that this movie is about, if it's going to tie into anything in the future, nobody's going to want to go see this movie.
I mean, the fucking movie is called Flashpoint, so it better be a fucking reset.
I don't like Flash that much, but Flashpoint is forever in my top 5 DC comic book stories. I love Flashpoint, love Flashpoint.
And overall, I wasn't that impressed with him as Barry Allen in the first place anyway.
Ezra Miller tried to play Barry too much like fucking Spider-Man. Barry is not. If you want to compare any Flash to Spider-Man,
Wally.
it's Wally. Barry is a what's the word I'm looking for? A square. Barry's boring. Barry in a way is boring.
They might as well just cast Wally West for the next version of him.
Yeah.
You know why we get that Barry, right?
Uh,
Because Wally West in the Justice League was who everyone sees as Barry now.
yeah, and well, that's
It doesn't help that Grant Gustin played a very good Flash.
Yeah,
and
he
that's
did.
What people
And
are trying to get.
Grant captured because I watched it like God. Barry, you're fucking bored. That's Barry's supposed to be kind of just.
he's supposed to be
like
nerdy.
Grant played him great. He's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be nerdy Family Guy.
Yeah.
I'm there for my friends and
Bland. Bland is the word I'm looking for. He's not.
Thanks for throwing that back into my brain.
What?
We are the Flash.
Oh.
Are the Flash?
Damn you, WB.
I'm gonna watch that last season. I don't care.
DC's. Since we can get on, and since we're on it.
Stephen Amell's coming back. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Good Green
Stephen
Arrow's coming
Amell's
back for the final
Oh,
season.
here we go. Them
And Diggle.
TV
he's not gonna be the
shows,
Green
man.
Lantern.
You want to talk about ups and downs? Them fucking DC TV shows. Don't get me started on Arrow.
I'm probably the only one in this group that actually watched every episode.
Of what?
Everything.
Well,
Oh, nope, I can't say that. Batwoman is the only one that got me.
I
I watched the first season, that was it.
Once they did their last, why am I blanking on what the big culmination team event was?
Crisis?
Yeah.
Once they did Crisis and I wasn't happy with it, I was done. I wasn't happy with what they did for Crisis.
I liked Arrow. I love Stephen Amell as Oliver Queen. I liked Arrow to a point. Then they introduced Damien Dark. That whole show to me just fell off a cliff. And I mean, fell off. Ask the guy next to me who you can't see, but the guy next to me.
The part that hurt Arrow was that he
Fell
doesn't have the
off.
You
Oh.
wanted Zatanna to show
Fell
up so
off a
bad
cliff.
when
That
they
show
started
fell off
introducing
a
magic.
cliff to me.
No, that was Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, God. Flash. Again, first few seasons, I watched every episode. Really good. Then that just started fucking going off the rails. All these fucking... It's like, God. And granted...
It's because they were rushing the
And
goddamn
granted,
stories.
you're-
They wanted to do the most popular shit.
And they're trying to make long-running TV shows with characters that don't have the greatest supporting cast and shit.
The issue
you
with
use
the
like
show-
2 or 3 villains and then you blew your wad.
The issues with the Flash TV show ends up being he's technically lying to you in the intro,
I'm the fastest man alive.
except when I'm facing my villain. And also, the only way to depower him was to get rid of his speed. How often does he lose his speed every year?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He loses it 2 or 3 times a year.
Predictable.
You know, it's kind of sad that even when he was the literal Speed Force, he lost his speed.
Yes.
Another one.
And he killed off
Yeah.
the Speed Force.
It came back.
I know.
This one kept at least being enjoyable because of the humor and what they did. But Legends of Tomorrow, I loved the first season. Loved it. Second season, good. They had a great cast in there. Captain Cold, Heatwave, Firestorm.
The cast was good. Everybody
Great
didn't
cast.
like the villain.
Good characters. The villains, again, fucking Vandal Savage. And oh my God.
They fucked Vandal Savage so hard in that show.
It was, oh my God. Then they just started getting overly silly with it. Like I liked
Well,
when
the team was silly.
Yeah, I liked when was it Rip Hunter, Captain? I
Rip
loved
Hunter is fucking amazing.
loved when he was there. Didn't he leave? And he was. And
He
was
became
gone.
he eventually just became the boss of the
because
time
he had
bandits.
to.
Yeah.
It-
I love Rip Hunter.
I love his actor as well.
Yeah.
I met him in Doctor Who,
Oh yeah.
which him becoming a fucking basically a Time Lord was amazing to me.
I love Heatwave. He's still one of my favorite actors because he's fucking hilarious.
Bro,
I like the Black Canary that was in there after a while. I really liked her.
his author name.
Black Canary.
Wasn't there a Black Canary in there? Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what
Ended up becoming the White Canary.
Yeah, White Canary is who I'm thinking of. But,
yeah, it was like she was never Black Canary in the show.
And then she never went by White Canary ever again.
No, because she was just Captain.
Yeah. Captain Sarah Lance?
No.
Dinah Lance?
No.
Dinah Lance is Black.
She was Sarah. Dinah was the sister.
Yeah. I'm just.
Who ended up dying, and then we get an alternate version.
Maybe White Canary is mixing me up. I'm like, they're telling me
Nope.
there had to have been some reference to Black Canary in that. There's no way.
Okay.
She wasn't.
Sarah was the original.
I know what you're saying. I'm like,
Sarah was the original Black Canary.
That's why.
And her sister took over.
White
and
Canary.
then when Sarah
neither one of them had meta powers in the show.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they never did the
Then Sarah died from
Okay.
Speedy.
Yeah.
Got brought back to life, but then she didn't want to be Black Canary because Black Canary already existed, and then she became White Canary.
Okay, that's why I'm confused. Black Canary was kind of there, but okay.
She was never.
Who I was referring to was White Canary.
What I was saying was she was never Black Canary in Legends of
Yes, that's what I was referring to. Yeah,
that's
the one
literally just how convoluted the shows became.
Yeah, I'm like, what? What?
The way we got this, and then we got that, and then
another one that I actually liked. I liked for the most part. I liked all of Supergirl. Watched every episode, because I thought Melissa Benoist was a great Supergirl. And then that one, they changed budgets or stations. I think TV show.
Well, it was
CBS. Then it went to CW.
It was a CBS show for season 1. It wasn't doing well, so they bought it.
Yeah, they went to CW, I believe. But that was pretty good.
Once it hit CW, it got political, though.
Oh Lord.
Which, depending on Superman stuff, it can.
Yeah. Martian Manhunter.
Justice in the American way. Yeah, I don't stand for that anymore. What?
Martian Manhunter was in it. It was great. So, I mean, some of the CGI in there was.
He's a good actor.
I loved
that was
Martian Manhunter.
Henshaw.
Except for the origin.
Should have technically been Cyborg Superman.
When they brought in the guy that played his dad, guess who?
He was still in the show.
Yeah.
They just killed him off.
Well, when they brought in his dad for that season, do you remember who the dad is now?
God, I don't.
I don't actually.
It's Elijah Bradley for fucking Winter Soldier. Martian Manhunter's dad is the same actor that's now Elijah Bradley.
I believe we've covered most, but no. I see. The
only other thing I was gonna touch on for.
All I was gonna say, because it needs I don't care. It'll get us going a little bit. It needs a shout out. I don't care. It wasn't necessarily a part of DC of the universe, but Gotham was my favorite DC TV show ever. Like, not even close. Not even fucking close.
I wanted to go back to Supergirl. I loved that John Jones, Martian Manhunter, his brother ended up being the OG voice actor from the Justice League Martian Manhunter. That was great. I loved that.
I'm surprised I didn't have a Gotham comment. We had to talk. Come on, we watched Gotham every week and had to talk about it.
I wanted to get that off my
brain
right there because I enjoy when they do stuff like that. For instance, he hated what they did for Crisis, but having wow, I'm forgetting. I hate when my brain does this.
Bringing in characters was fine.
Yeah.
Batman, the alternate Batman.
Oh Lord.
Where he had the fucking legs.
I want to smack you for not remembering the man's name.
I'm pissed off about it. Didn't you just hear? I fucking hate when I do this.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Thank you very much, sir. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But
I hate when my brain does that, and I fucking blame it on this.
Oh God. But
cracked my head open.
Would you agree? Talking to Chase, Jay, whatever you want to call him, next to me. Would you agree with me that Gotham was the best DC show? I'm curious.
Chase was D&D.
Oh.
Dreadnought.
Oh, my bad.
If you're gonna go by that.
I'm sick of these fucking names. I'm just saying everyone's name. I don't care.
We've already gone there.
Our names are there. Who cares?
You haven't called me Torn at all. It's been moderator.
No, we haven't.
To be honest, yes. So it don't matter. You'll hear our name. You'll hear us refer to each other
we
so
haven't
much.
been shot by a gun. I think we're doing
okay, what were you saying about Gotham? I was actually curious.
Gotham, I felt, was a very good origin story leading into Batman. Hell, I absolutely loved
Did they take their
Catwoman?
Yeah. I love that.
Selena
Did they
Kyle
take their
cast was
liberties at times? Yes, but God, that's the thing with Batman. His mythos is so rich. You can make a show like that.
Can I make a bad joke?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm not in thought, so yes.
I'm gonna keep Will Smith's wife's name out of my mouth for a second here, though.
Oh, I talking about
Jada.
Will
I
Smith-
didn't-
what? You think
I
he's gonna
didn't
come
care
out
for-
of there and slap you? We're talking about
I don't know.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
He might know where the moderator lives.
Oh, yeah.
I hope not.
I hope not.
If Eddie
I don't wanna
Murphy
get
could do it,
bit smacked either.
I didn't care for Fish Mooney.
You didn't care? Yeah, she was kind of just there. I love Penguin. I thought Robin Lord Taylor was a great
Oh,
young
you already
Penguin.
know my favorite character in that show.
Oh, Nigma.
I loved Edward Nigma.
Yep.
That was a great fucking a new origin for him, I should say.
Yeah.
I never got to finish it.
I was gonna say I don't know if you finished. That's why you're a little lost.
I didn't like some of the origin stories that they decided to use for certain characters.
I told you they took their liberties to try to like Bane. They
The Ba-
force fed you Bane by
The
giving you
only
Venom.
thing I didn't like per se about Nigma and Penguin is that little. I don't know what type of fucking relationship they were trying to put in the story, but it was very odd.
You're talking about like a romantic thing. I didn't
It was
actually.
a little bit.
I get it,
But that was
I
more
didn't
so
get.
Penguin.
Yeah, I didn't get them vibes, but I get what you're saying. I can understand how someone could get them vibes.
The
from
only other issue, and it's probably my biggest stickler with a lot of the things that people take liberties with,
Multiple Jokers.
no,
that was fine.
it's the timeline. The timeline doesn't make sense when you compare it to where things should be
You
taking
mean how
place.
quickly he grew up into year one?
Yeah. Well, remember, there's like a 10-year time skip from the last episode shit, but yeah.
But I'm saying, when you get to that point,
Yeah.
how many of those villains don't take their arcs and become their villains until Batman already
Let's
exists?
see.
Right.
Mr. Freeze isn't the Mr. Freeze everyone actually likes. Poison Ivy.
They finally did her right, grew her up. I was getting sick of Ivy Pepper.
But it's like, how many? But we've seen in comic books that these characters only become these characters while he's already Batman.
True.
These characters are already them before Batman exists.
Yeah, but we already knew this version wasn't going to be that, especially.
I know, but that's
Right.
just my biggest gripe with it. It's
Yeah,
like
I
all
can
these
understand
characters
it.
are now Penguin's already basically Penguin.
You
For instance, Gordon's family.
Yeah, that's another red flag.
And
Yeah.
who he ended up with.
Yeah.
You basically made a show without Batman, but like I said, you can.
You've already killed most Batman's usual first job is dealing with Carmine Falcone. Falcone's
Yeah.
already gone.
Yeah, I didn't like how they handled those two families.
So that's my
Yeah,
thing.
that
It's like
was-
they're taking their liberties
Hell,
with
we
the
pretty
timeline.
much had Huntress in that show, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's one universe's Huntress.
True.
Comic-wise.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Riddler's killed how many people already in Gotham before? And technically, he didn't become Riddler until he found somebody that would have.
Rivaled him?
Yeah.
I mean, they did their best to touch on a lot of stuff in Gotham, like. The Court of Owls was in there. Do I feel like they
Oh,
kind of
fuck.
shoehorned them in there? Sure, but
Yeah,
they
they
put
did.
the court in there. That's if I could have a gripe with Gotham, they shoehorned a lot of shit in
that's
there.
a-
It's like get
that's-
it in there, get it in there.
That's a TV show thing to do, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything you watch that's a live action TV show, they bring all this favorite stuff that people find in
And-
popular comics. And
Since I didn't-
we got to put this in here.
Yeah.
Since I didn't finish it, I don't know where Two-Face ends up. I knew
He kind of almost disappeared from the fucking show. You don't
Okay.
see him much anymore.
Okay, so that one I didn't know for sure where he went.
He became Two-Face,
And then he was gone. Yeah, see, I remember that right. You barely see him anymore.
I didn't know what all they did with Ra's al Ghul. I knew that he met Bruce, which was an okay reference because he meets him as a kid and he draws interest in him. That one I can understand, but I don't know if he did anything else with him.
he mentions his daughter too. That
Yeah.
it's like
I don't remember. I don't think Talia
I-
appeared.
fuck.
What?
Neither here nor there
His,
yet.
his top 10 list is fucked already.
Fucking
Well, I already looked like a fucking fag with
nice word. Jesus Christ. Okay, what the fuck?
nothing but dudes. I'm already letting that.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
But
That's just gonna be the fucking gay joke button now.
Since
yeah,
we're-
you're gay.
since we're already far enough off this tangent,
Wait. I mean, what the? Okay, whatever. I was like, there was somewhere I was gonna go. I was like,
We're still on Gotham.
We're still on Gotham. Oh, I was gonna say, here it comes. Cameron Monaghan was the best part of that show with his take on Joker, even though it's technically not Joker because that shows how popular and huge Joker is as a character.
You wanna
They
know
were
how popular-
banned from calling him Joker.
Do you want to know how popular
You
his
can't-
character was?
You can't use Joker.
I'm pretty sure
The
his
name.
character inspired the story Three Jokers.
Probably.
And that's one of my favorite comic book stories. Love it. Love it.
So then last touch on for the DCEU, how much faith do we have in James Gunn for future? For
I have
a future
faith in
reboot?
James Gunn. Just who he surrounds himself with, I don't know. Because their Warner Brothers is filled with a bunch of idiots currently.
Because I have
I'm
one
pretty
big red
sure
flag.
James Gunn doesn't have
Full control.
100% say on everything yet.
Well, no,
That's the issue.
he's got creative control.
He's got creative control,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have production control or what? How do
Yeah.
we
No,
put this?
there's the media guy and then there's the creative guy. From
So
what I
he's just our
understand.
creative guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Kevin Feige of it. He just has to report to somebody when it comes to budget and marketing.
Yeah.
Fuck, who's the mouse?
Oh God.
Harry Potter. I don't know.
Daniel Radcliffe. He's controlling everything.
That was great.
I'm sorry, I was too loud.
The only thing that we know he's currently working on is he is writing the script for whatever they do with Superman.
Yep. That's confirmed. Yeah.
Fuck, now that I think about it, Daniel Radcliffe would be the one controlling everything behind the scenes at WB.
Switch
After
and flick.
watching Now You See Me.
Oh, good lord. Now you see me.
What? It's a good movie. I actually liked both of them.
You mean where they basically took out that role and put him in the Channing Tatum Sandra Bullock movie and just did the same thing?
Yeah, you're right about that one.
Oh,
What City was actually good in
since
itself,
we didn't
too.
really talk about it, it should be mentioned now. I was reminded. The best thing that DC's done in the last few years will not even be a part of anything. The Batman. That is Matt Reeves' own thing. That's
He's
his-
actually
from what I
planning on
hear.
doing his entire universe.
That
Matt
is-
Reeves,
Because
within
he's
the last
working
2
on
weeks-
the sequel.
Matt Reeves has talked to Gunn in the last 2 weeks about his future, what he's going to have control over.
Okay,
For
I
that.
did not know that. Okay,
Because
but
we're still getting a Batman 2.
yes,
it's-
Reeves is working on
gonna be
that
its own-
currently.
That's not being filmed, so it still had a chance to get the axe.
because they want to.
That's why this meeting
How you
took
put
place. That meeting had to take place first before it got greenlit.
This coming from the man wearing the t-shirt.
That's what reminded me. I'm like, no, that needs to be talked about. That's one of the best things they fucking done, and they might just sweep that under the
Damn it,
fucking
I'm-
rug too.
Usually I'm pretty good at wearing a t-shirt that corresponds to our episode, but now I'm wearing a fucking one-piece
I've worn
hat
2
shirt.
today because of helping with the basement. But
I
I have worries with Gunn as the writer for Superman versus his creative control
What,
of the.
you think Gunn's gonna make too campy of a Superman?
It's possible. It's possible.
From everything I know about Superman, Superman isn't in the comedic realm.
Superman is a Boy
No,
Scout.
hold on. I see Gunn making a. You've seen the animated Superman universe, right? I see Gunn making that type of Superman.
Superman, he's gonna make a young.
But I don't
Superman.
have
He's gonna be
history
young.
of it to say
Clark's
that because a
gonna be
lot
young.
of his stuff has been comedy based.
But
I don't
the
disagree
The
with
animated
you.
universe had a comedic Clark Kent, but a serious Superman.
But it's not necessarily the thing everybody wants.
I agree with you 100%. I gotta agree with
That's
you.
where I said that's where my worry is. I didn't say it wasn't possible.
I'm just saying I do
so
agree.
I'd
'cause
probably be the only fan out there who's like, all right, we got a funny Clark Kent because you.
I would not. I would not like that. No, I would not. I don't mind
You want
a
a
little.
flirty
I don't-
Clark Kent?
I don't mind a little bit, but no. What Cavill was here we go was Superman. That's to me. So I agree. I gotta agree with Matt's shit there. I gotta agree a little bit. 'Cause I could
He's not
see
known
it.
for his one-liners
Oh God.
in almost any other.
Unless
He-
Batman's in a room.
Yes. Made a list of reasons why I'm better than you. It just says I'm Batman. Exactly.
But I do want to talk a little bit, kind of a mini thing. The Batman was a great movie. Is anyone disagreeing?
No.
No. Okay. I talked so much shit about Robert
I had,
Pattinson.
I had 2 gripes
but
with that movie.
He
Two.
did great.
I only had 2 gripes with that movie.
What? Oh yeah, you didn't like the Batmobile.
I didn't like the Batmobile because I thought it should have been more finished.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be year 2 Batman
Yeah. Okay.
versus year 1 Batman in the comics had a finished
For
Batmobile.
fuck's sakes, that was year 10 Batman, the way they made the earthquake.
Yeah.
And I'll always with his aspiration of Affleck as Batman, Pattinson's scrawny as fuck.
Oh yeah. Ben Affleck had the look, man. The fuck? Christian
agree.
Bale was kind of slender. No, Ben Affleck. fucking Bruce is built. He's big motherfucker. Come
No,
on.
no, but when Bale has his shirt off, he looks buff as fuck. He's just tiny.
Yeah. God. But no, that was a. I had my issues with Riddler. He played a.
It was a weirder origin.
It was a very Paul Dano. Paul, I was like trying to get the actor's name. Did a great personality for the Riddler, but me and Jay here talking. We weren't too crazy about the look. That look was a little whack for Riddler. I'm sorry.
I get what you were trying to do in comparison to what
to make
he
it
was
more
based off of.
Yeah. I'm like this.
You know, Zodiac Killer and
all
all that
that
type shit.
Yeah.
But he still should have, outside of that cup of coffee, had more fucking question marks.
He had no flair. Riddler has some flair. That Riddler had no flair.
I appreciated the riddles.
Yes. The dark and gritty. Yes, that's why I said personality and who Riddler was.
Him
Yes.
literally aiming all of them at Batman.
Oh, that's speaking of which, that's also a thing we haven't heard if it's axed yes or not.
What?
The Penguin TV HBO show that they were supposed to give.
Oh, for
yeah.
fuck's sake.
I heard it. I don't know.
Wait, I haven't heard. That's one thing we haven't heard of. If that's been.
We cringe, both me and Jay both cringed a little bit. I didn't understand the whole. His name is Edward Nashton, not Enigma. Which I get it, a nitpick, but still, I'm like, I don't understand why he had to change his name, but okay.
You could change his name.
Yeah. Oh, you see, I got him. That's why I say shit like that I know he had a gripe with to get the juices flowing. Hey, look at him. He's like, ugh. I'm trying to. The name bothered you that bad? Or are you thinking of something else?
The name did. It did. Like when you look at the file, and then the fucking tease at the end of the fucking movie. Joker again.
Barry Kerrigan as Joker. I need it in my life. But now, what you said, I don't know if it'll ever happen now.
What?
I'm gonna give a shout out to you. Keep you guys going.
I don't know if that.
I didn't have anything to say after that because
I don't know if Barry Kerrigan as Joker will ever happen because from what last I heard Matt Reeves say, he's unsure of if he's going to include him or not in the sequel. And now with what Matt said, with the sequel, with that meeting, who knows if that's even going to happen anyway. So, and that 5-minute scene they deleted with Kerrigan as Joker talking to Bruce and Arkham for the Batman deleted scene, that was great. That was some of the best Joker content I've seen in a long time. Acting wise, and I'm disappointed I might not ever see what he does with it. Who knows?
No, I was going to give a quick shout out since we were on Batman to give a big shout out to Andy Serkis for being part of every comic book and lore franchise in the universe.
Serkis, how are you going to come on as Alfred and then they're just going to bomb you? Now you're in the hospital. What the damn it?
Serkis.
Yeah, Serkis successfully being in Planet of the Apes, MCU, DCEU, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings.
Is it just he dies in every single one of those, doesn't he?
No, he's not dead in Star Wars as far as we know.
And
he's not dead in DCEU.
Oh,
he's in the hospital.
Since I talked about...
No, he was healed at the end of the movie.
And he's not dead in MCU. He is dead in MCU. He is...
another agreeing on a point with the Batman. That captured the tone of Batman very well, and the tone of Gotham very well. Gotham's
noir is the perfect word.
Gotham's supposed to be a dark and gritty, gloomy city. Like the one thing Nolan. Gotham looked pretty as hell.
The gargoyles
with Nolan. And in the daytime and shit, I'm like, what the hell? Gotham's supposed to be. Then this darker tone for Gotham that Reeves did worked perfectly well. That's like I said, some of the best tones I've seen for Gotham in a long time.
Because Nolan was too much downtown Chicago.
Now you reminded me of my third gripe with Batman.
He had the big good. He had the more talky. Nolan's problem was realism. I told you, Reeves was realistic, but at least he gave you the proper. You don't agree, but a more proper Batmobile.
Are you telling Nolan to stick to war movies?
No, I don't need to see Dunkirk. No Dunkirk. No.
No, since you were bringing in the light side and the dark side of Gotham.
Yeah.
We technically
come to the dark side.
Jury is still out on Pattinson being Bruce.
I hated that. I hated his Bruce, but I'm gonna give it time.
Because he doesn't.
That was a gripe of mine.
They wanted to. In the second movie, put more Bruce into...
Yeah, it's like, I understood what they did with the movie. The movie was Bruce learning that he had to be both Batman and Bruce.
Yes.
That was a good concept for the movie. We just don't have context for it yet.
A while to become that was emo Bruce, which he was in like year one and shit, but it took him a while to learn how to be Playboy Bruce.
He had to learn that Bruce was the mask.
Yeah. So, It was a gripe, but I understood it.
I think I did that right.
Yeah, it's just like I just said, jury's still out. It's not necessarily a gripe. Jury's still out on whether Pattinson is Bruce.
Can I just give a shout out to all of TikTok and everything that uses the goddamn fucking guitar? Done something in the way. Oh my god, that fucking song. Kurt Cobain's in heaven, like, yeah, use that shit. Use that shit.
You know what he's doing up in heaven? He's like, now you guys choose to fucking use my shit?
Something in, oh my god. I didn't think it was a gripe, but when I see reviewers like this movie and their emo grunge was like, well, I'm like, what do you mean emo? Then you watch it. Oh yeah. There's some emo grunge.
Meanwhile, you're just at work cranking the music out.
It comes on in the radio at work all the time. I die every time it comes on. Like,
you just got Dean lurking around the corners like,
I'm like,
Nothing's gonna beat pulling my heartstrings the way Endgame did. Sorry. I told you guys that's
where did Endgame come in? Oh god. Oh, I remember now.
We were saying emo stuff, and he was like, no, I gotta talk about what actually made me cry.
Nothing will make me want to cry more than watching Endgame, getting into the car, and the first song playing is Iron Man. Nothing will hurt more than that.
Oh god.
Good thing I wasn't driving. You might actually hurt your hand on the car before you actually got in, and then it's Iron Man. It's like, I'm bleeding and crying.
I'm bleeding and crying.
Well, I don't think we need to do anything else, so you can take us into our top 10 whenever you want, Dean.
Okay. There you go. There'll be more DC content in the future. It's around.
Maybe they have to make more.
They gotta make stuff.
They gotta make more content.
We can
first.
go back and review a lot of the Snyderverse films. We can always do that. That's on the table, which is a possibility. But our list for today, since we sometimes do some fights, but our list is gonna be long. There's gonna be a lot of discussion, so we're doing
let
it.
The fans choose what we do next.
We have a top 10 favorite DC characters list. It's a DC episode that can come from comics, TV shows, whatever, and it's characters. So there'll be villains, there'll be heroes. So I guess we'll go this way, I guess. So 10 for old Matt over there. Wait, honorable mentions if there is any. I have some, but we won't deal with them much. But I have some.
I do not have any.
Where are we starting? Who's going first?
Me.
Matt, so you can just say your 10.
Son of a bitch! We're going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Fuck you.
There we go.
You don't want to go second?
No, I don't.
Okay, don't counter. You want to be the baby? Go right ahead.
Who's going? I'm second now.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have honorable
He
mentions,
talks more than I do.
if you have honorable mentions, say them before you're 10. But okay, you don't have none, so you're 10.
Now, open discrepancies here. I didn't get into a lot of comic books as a kid, so I'm basing this on a lot more of TV show, movies,
etc.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's how a lot of us started off.
So number 10, James Gordon.
Hey! I didn't expect to hear James Gordon today.
Was it the mustache?
The mustache?
I've grown up on detective shows.
Fuck.
That was the biggest one. Biggest reason why. And I just love what he does in all of his character arcs outside of some times where he has issues with his family.
Yeah.
That's probably his biggest turns off for that, but
Yeah.
I just love that he, for some variations, he's always known who Batman is, and sometimes he doesn't know who Batman is.
Oh yeah, I like that. And they're
There's
dynamic. They're dynamic too.
There's one version of James Gordon that I hate, though.
Which is?
Teen Titans Go.
Oh my god.
Nobody likes Teen Titans
They
Go.
literally, all him and Batman do it. Yeah, in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, my car, Green Goblin's not in my car, is he?
No, he might be.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't need my
didn't see
fucking
him
car to
today,
just
so
be driving off.
I didn't see him today, so shit. Okay, my turn. I have a few honorable mentions just to get...
Honorable mentions are at the end. You don't start with them.
At the end.
Oh, okay.
Fine. Either way.
My number 10. I start off obscure. My number 10 is Swamp Thing.
Shit.
We can have some though. I love Swamp. He's different. He's obscure. I like his origin when Alec Holland dies and his consciousness goes into the green. I like it. I think it's cool. And minor spoiler, there's going to be a theme here. I really like the Justice League Dark. I really do. But yeah, Swamp
Damn,
Thing.
how did you not make? Fuck.
Swamp Thing goes at 10. I love me some Swamp Thing.
I hate my list. You do?
I love it. No, not like that. But press it anyway. I don't care. There we go. But no, I like his powers and his whole thing. He wants to just protect the Earth and protect the green. I love it. So Swamp Thing, and it's got a cool design. Definitely Swamp Thing number 10. Okay.
Mine kind of seems like comedy now. Booster Gold.
Oh, geez. Hey, different.
I kind of fell in love with him when it came to the Brave and the Bold.
Oh, Lord. Here go the Chargers. Sorry, football.
The Brave and the Bold, Booster Gold. Wow. Goddamn rhyming. I hate that Dr. Seuss shit that I do sometimes. I fell in love with his character through the show Brave and the Bold. He was...
Yeah.
Keep going.
Crap. He was funny, but serious all at the same time.
What?
That's all I got to say right now.
Yeah. Nope. No.
Yeah.
For someone who actually grew up being a DC fan, I feel like my list is shit now.
Well, you have to. You should.
Maybe you shouldn't do them last minute.
It's not even a last minute thing. I don't pick favorites.
Well, you can, but you can't organize them.
No, I can't.
Okay. Number 9.
I can't number them.
Round number 9. Static Shock. And there it goes. The clipboard of Dreadnought.
Static Shock.
Hold on. I was gonna leave it until.
Oh my god. No.
Stop. You can be copyrighted on that shit.
Yeah, stop.
The theme song of my childhood.
You can get copyrighted on that shit.
I should have said no. I can't. That's why I don't play. That's why I don't play music. No, fuck. That's a whole mess you don't want to deal with. Okay.
Well, it's not owned by us. I'm saying it right now.
Well,
we do not own it.
Okay, but Static Shock. Why?
Because of that TV show. It's not like.
Yeah,
It was a great fucking show. It introduced everyone to the character.
And even tying it into.
And what is actually the Dakotaverse.
And tying it even into Justice League Unlimited, where you went back into the future and got to see old man Static Shock. It was just
yeah.
great.
It was good. It was great. It's awesome.
Dean?
My number 9. And this a very popular choice, but my number 9 is Bane. The man who broke the bat.
Boom.
Not that Bane. Now you want to talk Tom Hardy Bane, we talk. Yeah, it's gonna start some shit.
You lived in the dark.
There was some great lines. He wasn't as big as he needed to be. There was some great lines. Bane,
no Venom.
It's true. Bane, he broke the bat, and he's just... I love his look. I love Bane's look. I love the luchador mask. He has a great origin.
Because that's literally what it was. It was luchador.
Yep. He has a great origin. A man who can rival and surpass Bruce, Batman, whatever you want to call him, in brains is something that's awesome to me. He literally lets everyone out of Gotham to tire Batman out. Then he goes and breaks his back because he realizes a full front assault on Batman is futile because you can't win that. I love Bane's smarts, and breaking the bat is a top 5 comic moment for me, most likely. Nightfall, Night Quest, Night's End, a great comic trilogy that Bane's pretty much the main villain of. So
just not
definitely Bane number 9. What?
Just not Nolan Bane.
I just mentioned Tom Hardy. I like Nolan Bane. I love Nolan Bane.
Hey, I liked him all the way up until the end when Talia came into the picture.
Yeah, it's because Bane got hoed then. Nolan literally hoed Bane. It was fucking terrible.
They fucked me on 2 characters.
Well, yes, Bane at 9. Okay. I like that. Getting a little...
Number 9, Dreadnought.
Firestorm.
Hey!
There you go.
I like some different names.
See, I like this character for the simple fact that he's... Basically, I feel his powers could be so much more with amalgamation. But he ends up being towards... Yeah, he's a very science-driven character.
Sciencey.
In order to use his powers, he has to have an understanding of atoms and the way they come together.
Yeah.
And, you know what? They barely touch on that when he's used in the...
Legend of Tomorrow?
Legends of Tomorrow was the main one, because he barely showed up when it came to the Flash.
Yeah.
Even though he was an original Flash member.
Yeah.
The other thing they did is they killed when it came to the TV shows, is they killed off the main guy.
Yeah.
Like, just to have a black character on the show.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that's the only reason they did that.
Yeah.
No, Robbie, the actor that played him, only signed up for that year, basically.
I get.
Yeah, sure.
Because Robbie Amell couldn't stand.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But
Oh,
I love his character. Again, it's another one that I fell in love with thanks to Brave and the Bold. I love that show. That was
Brave and the
amazing.
Bold. One thing I forgot to mention about Bane: if you ever need a Bane, DC, just call up Dave Bautista. He's still
Trying.
Still trying. Let me play Bane.
Hey, at least that's a more serious character for him.
Yeah, true.
It's not Drax.
No, he's going to work with M. Night Shyamalan now.
Oh yeah, Jesus! I seen the trailer for Knock on the Cabin or whatever. I'm like, oh no. I think we all said it in work at unison. Oh no, M. Night Shyamalan. Oh no, what's the twist? Okay, number.
Batista dies and then lives.
Great.
See if I can go 2 for 2 on getting Dreadnought to throw his clipboard. Number 8, Raven.
Hey!
No, but she was there. She was going to be.
Okay.
I put somebody else on.
Start off my Teen Titans animated show fandom.
Hey, she had a great fucking story for that show.
Yeah. Everybody in
went
that
all the
show
way
had a
through.
great story.
Oh yeah.
And then we had the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Started the love. That was probably one of my favorite characters for DC.
Yeah.
That's why she's on the list. It's just
It's not the thighs.
that
It's not
no,
the legs.
no, that would be one of my friends' favorite reasons. No,
Get it.
the tall one.
Oh.
That was his favorite character growing up for that reason. No, I love that story.
Trigun is my
Raven has
Oppressive-
a great story.
Oppressive dad trying to control his daughter
Yep. I'm just trying to be good. No,
and wants to be free, but that's a whole different ballgame.
Why does that sound a little too Americanized?
Okay, good.
Gee, why? Dean?
My father is a demon.
My number 8. Let me getting a big one out of the way. My number 8 is Superman. Okay. My number 8 is Superman.
Didn't make my list.
That is a shocker, but Superman has consistent stories throughout. His stories can be overpowered, all that shit. I get it, but he has consistent stories. Clark's a Boy Scout. He's got that. He's got that wholesome American kind of story that you like. The Kents find him, and he's raised on their morals and their beliefs, and he becomes the ultimate Boy Scout. One of the few people in comics I say is a full-blown hero is Superman, along with, I'm not going to get on him, but Spider-Man is also there. They're like and Captain America. If you want 3 people I consider a full fucking hero,
They have
they're
a fatherly
all
figure that makes them
good.
who they are.
They're all good. It's them 3. That's my trinity of all good.
The man who's a Boy Scout until he kills his wife.
Yep. Then he don't give a shit.
Wife and unborn child.
Yep. Yep.
Unborn child, it still didn't matter as much. It hurt him. It added on, but he still killed Lois.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck. But no, he's got great power. Part of he's overpowered. And that makes him interesting.
You so wanted to say great power, responsibility.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, his
Spider-Man's not here. I'm going to say it anyway.
His presence is here. His presence is here.
Just
But-
remember that when we do Marvel characters months from now, that we all know who Dean's number 1 is.
Okay, that's my number 8. Got Superman.
My number 8 was Swamp Thing.
Hey!
I
Hey!
had to throw my clip in.
First repeat.
I did first.
That's the only problem.
Let's just say I loved the character before the show came out, but after watching the show and how dark they were actually able to make it,
Yeah.
I loved it. That's just his character.
I love Swamp Thing's New 52 run. That's part of the reason he's on mine, too. But yeah.
the green.
He had a great New 52 run.
It was centralized around the green.
Yeah, it was a great run. I love that run.
It was good. I'm not gonna lie about it. I loved it.
I'm just making the point. I enjoyed the show, too. I think it's a shame it got canceled. But I'm saying a lot of my love for Swamp... I surprisingly read, like I said, I read the New 52 run.
Even fans' love of the show it wasn't enough to bring it back.
Yeah, it's DC. Like it's gonna get canceled. Shit, they have a whole Batgirl movie canned film done that
That's
they will
bullshit.
never release.
That is bullshit. I wanted to see Brendan Fraser as Firefly.
It will never be released. Apparently, it was so hot garbage they won't even release that movie, and we'll never see it.
Then let me just watch the Firefly parts.
That was the Batgirl thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all you had to see was the clip of her running. It was garbage.
You've seen it? I never even seen that.
That got shown that she was a clip of her running down the street. She can't run.
All I've seen is a fucking picture of her on the bike in the outfit. That's it.
And it was that damn Bloodhaven outfit. I'm like, no, give me, no. I don't like that outfit. But yeah, I'm picky with outfits. But okay.
7.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Starfire.
Now we're just getting Teen Titans on his list here.
That silence was expected.
Did she make yours?
You'll see.
I'll see. I'll see.
I
Do I have to go look in your case at home? I'm just like, yeah, she's right there.
Watching the innocence of that character on Teen Titans
Yeah!
and just get...
Don't get me. Oh, I was saying. Okay, you said Teen Titans. Don't get
Yeah.
me started on Titans. Oh God. But
Yeah.
yes, continue.
Just the innocence of Teen Titans. Korra is just probably one of my favorite parts of that entire show.
And then you
Trying to
watch.
understand American culture.
And she, not her fault. She learns the language by kissing. Also,
Keep it down, Dean. Keep it down.
what? Fuck you.
I didn't even want to press the button for that one.
But what was I gonna? Oh, I like how you bring up innocence, because then you go further to watch movies like, even though this movie
She's still
like
innocent, but
Judas
dirty.
Contract and shit,
Fuck
which
you.
has its own issues in there with Slade being like an underage women. But in there with their Dick and
What?
In there with their deck. Nice. Yes.
Dick and
Grayson,
Corey,
people,
Starfire's banter in there. Like I said,
Nightwing.
she's still innocent, but the sexualization is there, which I'm just saying. That's why I like the point of her innocence. That she's kind of. Oh, I don't know what got everyone going. I don't even.
The sexualization of Starfire, and then you said in there with their deck.
In there. He's talking about Dick
In
Grayson.
there with Dick, yeah.
We understand. We know who you're talking about.
Yes, you should have said
I should have said Richard.
Grayson or Nightwing, something of that nature, because every time you say the word Dick, we naturally just think of what you want to say.
Oh my God.
17.
Why? I was just trying to engage in this stuff. Okay.
I understand. It's still funny.
I know. My number 7 is another heavy hitter. My number 7 is Batman. My number 7. He edges. I like Batman's dark and grittiness, but I don't identify with it as much. Me being more bubbly and fun and shit. But still, why Batman has the edge against Superman would be Batman's mythos and characters around him bring him slightly above Superman for me.
Because you compare his villain roster to Spider-Man's?
Batman's and Spider-Man have the best rogues gallery in all of comics. Like, Superman is a close third. He has good villains, but even he'll run out. And then you've got
That's because everybody goes to the same fucking villains.
Then you got people like fucking Wonder Woman who have like 2 or 3 good ones, and that's fucking it. Then you got a bunch of B-tier or C-list villains. But no, Batman's mythos carries a lot of my love for him. And he's got some of the most consistent stories in DC. If it's a Batman story, it's 9 out of 10, it's going to be good. Batman has not had that many like stories where I'm like, and this shit sucks.
You don't even have to have a villain in Batman's story for it to be a good Batman story.
Because Bruce is nuts, so he's always entertaining.
He literally came up in his first comic, the Detective Comics. For fuck's sakes, that's what DC is, Detective Comics, and it no longer is.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and I like martial artists. Batman's one of the best, so that's another cool aspect for me. He's got great suits. I like his gadgets. I like Bruce's mind. What? Oh.
No, my brain wanted to make joke there, and I'm not going to stop you where you're at.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I pretty much said everything for Batman. His stories are consistent. Even Superman will have some stories where it's like, can this story end? Batman, for the most part, his are all at least entertaining to keep you.
But he'll never win a death battle.
Keep you invested.
I'm flipping him off.
He doesn't get prep time. Sorry.
Now, if
that's half of Batman's mythos, man.
Yeah,
it is.
It is. Well, his fans have made the prep time a very serious point of discussion with.
Doesn't matter what you think of me right now. I'm shitting on one of my higher tier
fans have made the prep time such a big thing. Nowhere in Batman's comics does it say, "Oh, I have to have prep time in order to beat you."
Yeah, but he needs prep time to figure out
The problem is he studies as he goes against you as well.
He needs prep time because when Bane pull up on him, he was
unless
done.
he has the materials on hand, he can't beat the guy. that he's always going
That's
to go.
the problem.
Batman plays
They've
on...
literally made it a part of his character that he has shit on hand just because he's not prepared all the time.
Also, Batman plays on villains' weaknesses. That's why Batman would not fare as well in DC, has obnoxious weaknesses. Glowing green rock. Fire. Just to name a few. Magic.
Guns.
Saying a god's name. Or a wizard's name.
Shazam! But...
We didn't touch on that in the DC.
No, we didn't. We probably should have. Whatever.
we can get some...
That was actually one of my faults with the movie, is there was absolutely no...
I like the Shazam movie. I thought it was good.
We
We'll
got
see
the
what happens
wizard
with 2.
showing up in there, but we never got...
Zachary Levi was a great fucking...
Yeah.
Billy Batson said, but whatever. We can maybe touch on that after. But, because we did forget it. But,
That's an honorable mention for me. Oh, well.
where were we, were we saying a list, or were we in the middle of discussing
He's on his 7.
We're going to my 7 now?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we were finishing up Batman. We're still
Yeah.
talking about a little bit about Batman. Okay.
Yeah.
My number 7 is Wally West.
Hey, a Flash!
And it doesn't matter which character he's portrayed as, Kid Flash, The Flash.
You were specifically Wally West's Flash, not Flash
Wally
as a
West.
whole.
No, he's not saying Flash. He's just saying Wally
Wally
West.
West.
Oh, okay.
That includes Kid Flash and Flash.
Because Kid Flash, he was great, especially when it came to the Teen Titans. I mean, he was a core member and the heart of the team, and when he left, it kind of made them diminish as a team, sort of. He's just a great character, all around.
He's fun.
Even when they change his skin color for absolutely no fucking reason, he's still a good character.
Gives DC some lighthearted comedy that they need sometimes.
As we mentioned earlier, Wally West is basically what Spider-Man is to the Marvel Universe.
Yeah. Agree.
Number 6.
Number 6.
Nightwing.
Hey!
I suppose I can just say Dick Grayson because he's probably my favorite Robin as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
don't
Jason
emphasize
Todd,
Dick like he did.
Yeah. It's Dick Grayson. But one of the final characters for Teen Titans, just from the show, even foreshadowing him in the future Teen Titans episode that they did.
Yeah.
And
That was great.
Yeah.
First Robin trained by Batman, best Robin trained by Batman,
In terms
and the man that
Battle
will
for the Cowl?
Yeah, into what I was just gonna say. In terms of best, of course Grayson would be my favorite. Second close, just for character development, Jason Todd. I love Jason Todd because his development, and he never really changed. What? I had to bring him up. I just
don't, because I know one thing. His only weakness.
Crowbars.
Yeah, fuck that weak. No. No. Because that was another death battle. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Oh, no. Oh.
It's a crowbar. Are you fucking serious? He hasn't got past that in your eyes? God damn it.
He's still even more recently. Whenever you mention Joker, Jason does shiver. He's not over it.
They put more emphasis on it when it came to the 3 Joker storyline, too.
Yeah.
They really fucked with his brain
I
there.
love that fucking story. Goated. But no, yes, good. That's a good choice.
Number 16.
Oh, wait. Is this the first point of contention?
Probably.
Yes, it is. Technically for me, it's a top 12. I have ties. I wouldn't pick it. I don't care. Because you're going to see why when some of these people are tied.
So is your number 6 two
My
people?
number 6 is a tie between Zatanna and Supergirl. Because
I don't understand how you have...
I can't pick. I need to include them. I didn't have Supergirl on there at first. That was just Zatanna's spot. And I was like, okay, Supergirl, God, I gotta put you here. So I couldn't leave some of these. There's 2 ties. I couldn't. They're back to back, so at least I only gotta do it twice. I couldn't leave some of these characters off of my top 10. I could not. But Zatanna's pretty obvious. My horn dog will come out here. I love Zatanna.
The fishnets?
It's the fishnets and the thickness. Okay? And she's a good character.
So what I'm hearing is he's down with the thickness.
I am down with the thickness. Absolutely. I'm an ass man. Absolutely down with the thickness. She's, again, yes, great
I
outfit.
need a button for that just for Dean.
She's
You have
I'm
custom
down with
buttons
the
made?
thickness.
Zatanna's she's snarky.
Is that a Christmas present?
She's fun. She's a smart ass. I like how she casts her spells backwards. It's fun. And
No,
she's
I'm thinking birthday. It's
and she's a
August.
magician, for God's sakes.
There you go, everybody.
And
That's
again-
his birthday is in August.
And again, Justice League Dark's representation creeping in again. She's always affiliated with them. Okay, now to Supergirl. I love Supergirl's story. What are you laughing at?
Keep going.
No, keep going. You're good. We're actually listening to you.
I love Supergirl's story because I like her living in the shadow of someone bigger than her. Cousin Cal has always been bigger than Kara, and she always has to live up to his example.
Don't you have a favorite storyline of hers?
And
that
my
involves
favorite
Green
Supergirl
Lanterns?
storyline by far is when she was a Red Lantern. Because I love the Red Lanterns. That is my favorite Red Lantern Corps, and she got to be a part of it for a while. And it was great. She was there, Guy Gardner was there, and they kind of... I liked that that Red Lantern story redeemed Guy Gardner a little bit. He was the laughing stock of the fucking Green Lanterns for a long time.
Still is, technically.
Okay, again, I said it with Zatanna, but I'm a horror dog, and I'm partial to a lot of female characters, and I love Supergirl. So, there we go. Let's get on the...
It's probably the main reason I don't like my list now. Because I'm like, I left out the fucking women.
If you didn't put one on there, I'm going to slap you, because I said her name about 3 times, so you put her on there. But okay, you're
You
not...
said
you
there was
can
no women on it.
You can definitely
What?
slap
Yeah,
me
there was
for
no
that.
women
There's
on
no
it.
women on, like,
There's none?
10. No,
Holy
living.
crap, okay. I'm just like...
I'm actually kind of mad at myself for that.
No, I'm like, where's Catwoman? I can say it. You're like, yeah, I know.
I love her, but she's not a top 10
Okay.
because they switch up her fucking character too fucking much.
Okay.
Especially her origin.
Okay. Okay, agree. Okay. Well,
6, right? 6?
We're on 6. But you knew Zatanna was on there somewhere.
Yes. Kyle Rayner,
Hey!
Green Lantern. He was a cartoonist who became a Green Lantern. They did him fucking dirty with his girlfriend, though. He found her chopped up in a fucking fridge.
Yeah.
I just love... He's basically what I wanted to be in the future when I was a kid. I wanted to be a cartoonist, a voice actor, stuff like that.
Went full spectrum. Now, it always gets misconstrued. I don't... Is he... He's not the only one, because Hal also went full spectrum. Or is Rayner the first?
Rayner was the first
That's
official...
what I get.
I think first official
That's what,
White
'cause
Lantern.
he's not the only one.
Without the help of the other core members.
Okay, because I know Hal did it also.
The first chosen White Lantern is how I want to put it.
Okay, because I'm saying
Because
Hal did it too.
Hal had the help of the other Lanterns.
Mhm.
Like, they all gave up a ring in order for him to become that. And I believe that's where we all came into the death of Hal and the Parallax thing and all that shit.
Yeah, actually, talking a little bit on Green Lanterns, because I don't think they're going to get that much representation in this, so I'm going to take the opportunity
No, they always get the animated stuff. They don't
talk
get the...
about them. Who your favorite Green Lantern is and who you know as Green Lantern is just going to depend. I read a lot of comics growing up, and I seen Hal a lot. So Hal is my Green Lantern. Someone who watched Justice League will think of Jon Stewart. And
that's a lot of people's favorites right now.
that's what
because
I'm
of
saying, because they've
Jon
seen the show.
Stewart.
I seen the show too, but I was reading Hal Jordan in the comics before I seen Jon Stewart.
Fair, he's got one of the best character builds, though.
Yeah.
Jon
Oh, yeah.
Stewart,
Oh, yeah.
especially being an engineer, constructs. He's got one of the
Kyle
strongest-
Rayner's cool.
He's got the strongest constructs.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle Rayner's got some of the most imaginative constructs.
Hal's always been
Hal
known for
Jordan's
will.
got
His
willpower.
His
yes.
willpower. Just a shout out to another Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern, and his fucking weakness of wood.
They turned him gay after he
And
had
they
a
turned
daughter.
him. They
After
turned
he
him
had
gay.
a daughter, Jade. I actually love Jade as a character too.
Yeah.
God, see, I didn't put any fucking women on this list yet.
You're
Here she
just.
is right
It's
here.
just. You're like.
It's
Ah.
pissing me off now.
Ah.
That was my number 6.
Okay. Well, we got time. Shit. We got plenty of time to do like a bonus random bullshit at the end. But okay, next we're on 6. We're on
My
5.
number 5, the most consistent character in every DC project ever.
It's on your shirt.
Nope.
No.
Oh, I'm wrong.
I mean, he's in the movie that's on my shirt.
Gordon.
I already
you
said
already
Gordon
said
was
Gordon.
10. Alfred Pennyworth.
Alfred.
The most
The
the most consistent character, no matter who plays him.
It's never bad.
It's never been a bad choice.
Nope.
I have never been mad at anybody they've cast.
Nope, I can't. Nope.
They've
Never.
been different variations, each one bringing
They're
in
all-
a different element to him, and
Yeah.
they keep running on his military past and whatever
Yep.
that they want to bring in.
Yeah,
I'm
I
very-
will say though, Alfred or the Pennyworth TV show is the only one I felt disappointed. I mean, they actually got, you know, the military past and all that, you know, PTSD and all that shit, to him actually wanting to be a type of hero in the show. And, you know, having Thomas and Martha Wayne actually becoming friends with him and stuff. But I couldn't watch past the end of season 1 for some reason. It just it lost me.
If I had just a talking point, if I had to pick my favorite, it comes up. I'm very partial to Gotham's Alfred. I love that Alfred. He was badass and
seriously.
caring in his own way. And he was older, but he still kick ass. God, what's another?
He was able to put Bruce in his place.
Michael Caine was actually phenomenal. As much you can say what you want about Nolan's take on it, but Michael Caine was fucking great as Alfred. Andy Serkis had his own take of another caring, but you could tell Andy Serkis, that Alfred looked like he could throw down if he had to too.
Andy Serkis looks like he can throw it down if you need him to.
Didn't he actually put up his fists in that movie? I swear to God, he was ready to fight somebody.
Yeah. The least Alfred is probably the one from the first 4.
Because they literally just made him an old man.
They made him an old man English butler.
Yeah.
Basically, is what they turned him
That's
into.
all they did.
But he still showed the brain power that Alfred would have had.
Yeah.
I think when they tried to delve more into his character, is they killed him off.
Kind of. They didn't
And-
kill him.
When they brought Batwoman in.
But
Exactly. Something that's understated to me, it is a lot of people don't understand, because everybody talks about, of course, Thomas and Martha Wayne being the origin for Batman. Of course, people underestimate how important Alfred is to Bruce. He is basically Bruce's dad.
When he died off in the comics, he basically became Jarvis.
Yeah, and in the Dark Knight's Metal story, the Murder Machine Batman, his AI is Alfred. It's an Alfred. But what I was gonna say with Alfred, he died in the mainstream DC. I mean, spoiler: Alfred is dead. Bane killed him in a storyline
I still hate that.
a few years ago, and Bruce is recovered. But for a couple storylines, Bruce was feeling that fucked Bruce up bad. Alfred's always been Bruce's moral compass. So I like
The
the
man
pick, 'cause
almost picked up a gun.
Exactly.
Literally, he has a gun in a case.
Yeah.
On a bookshelf.
Yeah.
To remind him.
Oh
But
yeah.
Alfred has some of the greatest, even fan-made concepts of what he will do to support Bruce in several of his.
Including Screw Martha Wayne.
Oh god.
There's that one. I was more thinking about the one that he's actually the Joker.
Oh.
There is that fan
Yeah.
concept that he's the Joker.
That was actually pretty cool.
And also and he's got the wit. Because in the DC animated show, when whoever walked into his Batcave and says, "Yes, I am Batman," and nobody would have argued it.
There was actually an animated, where they had, what was his name? It was the really wacky Joker, where he looked like he came straight out the fucking circus. That animated Batman show, you literally had, and I believe it was that one, he dressed up in the Batman costume and said it to the Joker. It was hilarious. I am the Batman. But you could see his mustache and everything poking out. And he said it in the butler voice. I am the Batman.
Oh god.
Oh, and I did forget to bring something up with Nightwing. Also, the true son of Batman.
Oh, ooh, shots fired. That's a fuck you to Damian, boy. Well, Damian's a little prick
Yes.
for a while. He still is a little prick, but at least he
there's
loves
still-
Bruce now.
But they killed the fucker off, man.
Yeah.
We don't even have the same Damian Wayne as we originally had.
I shouldn't complain though, because Damian being a little prick was part of the reason he had appeal. It was funny as fuck. Fuck you, Dad. I ain't gonna
He was raised by the
fuck
fucking
you, Dad.
assassins.
Damian, I told you no killing. I don't care. It was great. It was.
This is one of the only Robins to carry around a sword. Just cuz.
That's Mama's in. What?
5.
My number 5. Okay, I gotta get this tie out. I'm gonna say the other one for Starfire is my 5. I don't need to get into Starfire much. Besides, she's adorable, but they give her such a fucking hot. She's so fucking hot, and she's adorable. There it is. She's so hot, so innocent hot, like Matt used earlier. But she's so hot and innocent at the same. It's I love it, and she's got some good
her name, buddy.
Exactly. And
she's on fire.
And she's got some good
Starfire. That's the hottest you can fucking be.
And a lot of her stories are great. Man, I'm not going to get into details, but her and Richard. I don't want to say the other Richard Grayson's relationship is.
You say his full name, we don't have a chance to reflect on it, man.
Dick Grayson. Starfire loves Dick Grayson. There you go.
He's still paused. He's still subconsciously paused.
He's still subconsciously paused.
There you go. I gave them what they fucking
Dick.
wanted.
Yes,
I love Starfire. Starfire always top 5. Okay, my other 5 is Dr. Fate. As we talked about in my Pierce Brosnan's portrayal of him, but I love Dr. Fate. He's one of my favorite sorcerers. I like him more than Doctor Strange. A lot more. I am sorry, Marvel fans, but Fate is always superior. I love his design. I love Kent's constant struggle with Naboo, because Naboo's all about order, and Kent's a good dude. Kent's like, no, we can help. No, we're not gonna do it. No, we can help. I love that banter. It's
we keep the balance.
And how he has to always convince Naboo to do the right thing. Naboo will usually listen, but sometimes Naboo's like, fuck you, he won't listen. But a good design. I love his helmet, and had a great representation in a lot of the animated series. This tower would appear out of nowhere. Zatanna would be with them all the time, which was fucking great. You've heard Zatanna already, but yeah, Dr. Fate. Okay.
My number 5 is Lucifer.
Here we go.
I really like Vertigo comics.
Here we go. At least we're getting some of. That's what I meant by obscure. Here we go. I like it.
Hey, I'm able to bring in the obscure ones like that. Lucifer does something that DC Comics doesn't really touch on a whole lot, is religion, and when they do is they base on it. Like, for instance, Wonder Woman. You have the Greek gods.
Yeah.
And then we have an entire new religion, the new gods, along with, which we have Darkseid based in. But then we have God, the man. And in Lucifer, we actually get that story. And
I'm not going to disagree.
The darkness, and just the way the comics are drawn.
Exactly.
I love
me myself.
Lucifer Morningstar.
Being a spiritual person and Christian and all that shit, I love that they took that mythos and made something of it. It's fascinating to me. I love it. I love the occult, if you want to call it that. I love it.
He possibly made Dean's List as well as Constantine. I love the dynamic between Lucifer and Constantine. Just that entire vertical thing.
But no, I like that.
He won't give it away to me, damn it.
I like the surprise. That's part of the reason these top 10s work so well.
Lucifer made my list not because of the show, but because of the comic itself. But the show definitely deepened that.
That's me.
I made the joke. It's all right.
I made it.
One way you want to get Dean into a show, hey, you're in it.
Oh. Okay. All right. Next. I actually look forward to fucking Matt's, because you don't know what you're gonna fucking hear. Like, Alfred, all right.
Well, I'm interested to see where this plays. 4, Casey Jones. I'm sorry. Did I say Casey Jones? I meant Green Arrow.
Before you said Green Arrow,
I was really. You and me were both.
I was actually going to allow it because one of my honorable mentions is Ben 10, and he's technically a part of the DC universe, but not canonically.
But yes, I make that joke because Stephen Amell played Casey Jones in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That movie tried so hard to be more than it was.
Oh, which one was he in again? The first or second one?
Second one.
Oh yeah, that's why that one was hot poopy. First one I actually liked though. I liked the first one to an extent. That second, oh boy.
We brought in the Krang.
Oh, is that
we got a Rocksteady and Bebop, but we still had Shredder.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, Seamus.
I was looking for the name, like, where's Seamus? Someone say Seamus, please.
No, Green Arrow. I even loved him in the DCU Justice League show. It was one of the first points where I loved him. I will always laugh every time I see a boxing glove arrow. And now that we even have an origin of the boxing glove arrow, it makes it so much even better. But I love Stephen Amell too.
I didn't really know who Green Arrow was as a character until I watched Brave and the Bold. Which then I got that Batman and Green Arrow dynamic. It's like, you're basically me. No, I'm not you. I'm better. I have the rocket. You have the car.
Hey,
A man that will do anything for his city.
You have failed this city.
Mayor Queen.
That was pretty good of a line until they. What was that, season 2? They were like, all right, fuck this, we're not doing this anymore.
Oh, just because it was brought up, I can get this. I can fit this joke in there perfectly now. Just because Arrow was not really, but kind of, since Green Arrow was brought up, I can say, since I talked about her, what the whole Damien Dark thing in Arrow, as you said, Zatanna. Give me Zatanna. Oh, you made somebody up and put it in there. Fuck this show.
Hey, she had your tights though. Your fishnets.
I was so excited. I was waiting. I'm like,
Black
come
hair,
on, here we go.
Fishnets,
Give me
magician.
some Zatanna, some Dr. Fate. Here we go. Oh, you motherfuckers. You're gonna make somebody up. But there's my rant.
We got Constantine.
We're on
4.
number 4. Oh, God, number 4. This is an obvious one, but Harley Quinn. What? You know she's there. Oh, your joke of fucking women on that list. Jesus Christ.
It just makes me disappointed in mine. It really does.
Well, you knew she was on mine. Well,
He teased it with Margot Robbie.
He teased himself.
You know,
Giggity?
that's great.
You're not sitting on the couch with him.
There's a pillow in between you.
A very small pillow with a... What the hell is this? That's a C. What does C stand for on today's show?
Cat.
Oh, I was gonna say, see, like the water.
There's
That's
2
my
cats
home.
on the pillow.
What if there was like a ripple of the ocean on there? That'd be perfect.
I don't know if you want
why
that.
is the back of the pillow... Never mind.
I don't think you want the cat in between you two.
What the fuck?
No, then we'd be DP, and that's...
Fuck! Everyone, I'm sorry. The hype button has become the sexual joke button. It was bound to happen, though. There goes my phone. But no, Harley Quinn. She's wacky. She's fun. I'm not gonna say the hot thing because everyone is by now knows my love for thickness and hot women.
Okay,
You
So
gotta clarify. There is one Harley Quinn you did not... Or one costume.
I was not a fan of the original. As a character, I loved it, but I was not a fan of the original Harley Quinn's animated look in the animated series where she originated because it didn't show enough skin. Yes. Fucking yell at me all you want, people. I don't care.
80s era TV show.
What?
It was an old TV show. They weren't showing skin in those shows.
You showed no...
90s, bro.
I know. I said 80s.
They did show skin.
Not really in that one.
Supergirl, they gave her a fucking skirt. And then she's a teenager, but she looked like she was 21 or so.
You know,
You draw how many episodes you're going to draw that on somebody eventually?
Did you see Harley Quinn?
Yes.
They definitely made her figure.
and I like how Harley
They just
Quinn...
covered her up.
I love how Harley, well, spoiler, Harley's heavily connected to other people on my list. No, but,
Except for that one nightgown episode.
oh god. Oh my god. She... I said again.
That's literally what he said when he watched it.
Yeah, her stories are always entertaining and fun. They're not meant to be taken serious, but she's funny, and she's bored. She's just a hero now. She's not even a villain no more. She's not with Joker anymore. She does her own thing, and that's a
Her
character.
sexuality's never been forced.
Oh, never before. She has a thing for Poison Ivy all the time. Total. I love it. I love every aspect of Harley Quinn. She's entertaining. Oh, good God. There goes the button. And I like how she wants to be a member of the Bat family. And Batman keeps saying, no. Can I be a part of your
She
family
also wants
yet?
to fuck half the people in the Bat family, so.
Hey.
It's not like she hasn't already been there. That we know of. I mean, Nightwing definitely is. Especially that one movie.
Yeah.
What was that one?
Batman and Robin something? I know which movie you're talking about, where she tied him to the bed.
Yes.
And I was jealous for that whole scene.
Yeah, you were.
I was like, I'm jealous.
Harley Quinn has no boundaries.
No, none. None. Fun.
I mean, you have to have no boundaries to fuck the Joker, but...
The only time she has boundaries is when she eats burrito from the gas station or whatever the fuck that was.
Oh my god.
That was hilarious.
And her damn hyena. Come on, hyenas. Okay, enough
My number
Harley
4?
Quinn. Jesus.
Blue Beetle. And
There we go.
more specifically, Jaime Reyes.
Jaime.
I am so looking forward to that movie. I don't care what people say.
I hope it don't suck for your
I
sake.
don't want.
I know how much.
I don't want it to bomb. I really don't. And for the sake of,
Who knows what happens with that now, too? To be honest, yeah.
It hasn't been removed yet, and it's supposed to come out this
Unfortunately.
year, so that's the one we got.
Is that actually a theatrical release, or is that an
I think it
HBO?
now is.
Oh, okay.
it is a theatrical release.
It wasn't supposed to be, but now it is.
Okay, we had some technical difficulties there. It cut us fucking off when we were talking, so we're starting off with me saying Blue Beetle, love it. High hopes for the actor, because I loved him in Cobra Kai. Want to see everything that can be done with it. Moving on to number 3 for
Joker.
moderator. Yep. Okay, he just went right into it. Joker!
Hey.
Voiced by the legendary Mark Hamill for the animated show. Will always be the voice I most accept with him. But I love the Looney characters.
Looney. The
Oh,
loony
He's
bin.
the looniest.
Looney is psychotic, most psychotic. Just one of the characters you fall in love with immediately, despite how creepy and insane he is.
It's true. It's the facts.
He's so insane, he's sane.
Still waiting for the perfect one on screen.
Yeah, because each one you can...
Each one has its own values, but no one's nailed the whole aspect yet.
Oh, no.
You delve too far fucking into the character, you're gonna lose yourself entirely.
Yep. Jesus.
3.
All right. My number 3 is Darkseid.
Okay.
I love Darkseid. He's my second favorite DC villain. His overwhelming strength takes the whole Justice League cannot even beat this man half. They just can drive him away for a little bit till he decides to come back.
No, it's
He's
always
the ultimate fuck you.
there's
I'll
always
come back.
something written into it. The reason for him losing.
Like, it's like he's faded and shit. But still, I wasn't too happy with the Darkseid I got on screen in Snyder Cut. But again, Michael Clark Duncan would be my choice, and he has passed away, so I'll never get the perfect Darkseid. But I can at least read old stories like Justice League War and New 52 Justice League to get my Darkseid fix, because I love Darkseid. I love the Omega Beams. He's got a great lore to him in Apocalypse and the New Gods and shit. Had a hand in creating Doomsday, another character I do love.
Sent
That's not on my
Batman
list.
back through time.
Sent Batman back through time. Bruce had to fight his way back through time. Darkseid's got a lot going for him. He's one of my favorites. He's goated. One of my favorite villains. Okay.
Number 3 for me, Beast Boy.
They've all got mentioned pretty much. Damn
Yeah,
near.
we literally
Titans.
mentioned all of the Titans.
Except for one.
Cyborg.
I hope that doesn't make us sound racist, because it's not that we don't like the character. He's just not.
He's boring and.
I love the
He's
Teen
a-
Titans
he's
version.
Justice League. Booyah!
Oh yeah.
And the Titans show, or not Titan, Doom Patrol has done him a good justice. I want to say, you know,
Okay.
good background for him.
Yeah.
But Beast Boy?
Beast Boy, even in Doom Patrol and the Titans TV show, has done okay with him. But I really prefer the Teen Titans cartoon version of him. Hell, even the Teen Titans Go version sticks with his character. It's like the only character that works for that show, no matter what.
Agree. Yeah.
All right, that's all I got. That's all I got right now.
Man can turn into any animal he wants.
Hey.
No matter where it's from, either
Yep.
alien or whatnot.
Number 2,
Number 2.
Deathstroke.
Hey.
Mr. Slade Wilson. My final Titans character. Because
I'm not gonna hate it because
Slade is most memorable villain from that show.
Oh yeah.
and he has one of my favorite designs in DC. I love his armor and his katanas. I love his.
I may
designs.
have,
There's really only one story I did not like.
Here it comes.
and I have issues with the origin story he has an arrow. I have issues with it based on because of okay, I'll accept it, but I have issues with it. But Manu Bennett, great in the role.
Really well.
I would believe he would have kicked anybody's ass.
Oh yeah, especially the whole super soldier serum thing
Yeah.
that they did.
Yeah.
Because that was literally DC's knock on Captain America.
And the biggest tragedy for me in Justice League, where you teased him by Joe Manganiello, and you don't get him ever again.
Yep.
Nope.
Old
And,
Flash Thompson and the Raimi Spider-Man.
Love you, Joe. 2.
My number 2. Here he comes. The Justice League Dark is here and has been in my list like a motherfucker. And how would I feel without pretty much their leader, John Constantine, is my number 2. My love for the occult. My love for the occult plays heavy there. I love Supernatural, not just because I'm in it.
You also love him because he's bi.
Fuck off.
No, that'd be
motherfucker.
Jordan your side.
He fucked one of your other favorite characters, too.
Exactly.
He's fucked a lot of your favorite characters.
That's why. Why do you think?
Actually, he's pretty much been with almost everyone on your list.
It's just, and he's got as he smokes, he drinks, he's British, he's got a swagger to him. He's cool. I hope Keanu wants to do another Constantine. Hopefully more comically accurate than his first one. I take the first one for what it is. It's their own. It's a different take on Constantine, but I want more occult and his sorcery and magic, his interactions with. They were few with Lucifer and other characters in that occult realm. His Hellblazer run, I loved. Like I said, my love for the occult plays very heavily in the why I love Constantine.
I literally bought the comic books because of it.
And he's snarky. He's a smart ass, but he's real. He's one of the most real, down to earth characters. He's got a lot of shit going on. He's kind of an ass at times, but he's got a lot going on. I love the realism. He's relatable in a way.
He's got the real person heart.
Yeah. He cares. He's a good guy at heart, but he's got a very rough exterior. Okay, I gotta move on because we're gonna run low on time here. But John Constantine is too.
That's your 2?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm on my Terry McGinnis is my number.
That makes sense.
Beyond.
Wilfred Dell.
Yeah, you know when I learned that he did the voice for him, wow. Ron Stoppable did the voice for Batman Beyond.
I'm more offensed that's where you go in with it versus Eric Matthews.
Hey, come on, man. I love all of them all together. You're gonna Mr. Feeney me for that one?
Mr. Matthews.
Yeah.
I did.
You know this is why you went there as your name.
No, I just love that show. He's also a guest star.
Excellent.
He's also Wilfred Dell is also a guest star in Critical Role. So.
My God.
He's also in season 2, by the way. Continue.
You're giving me a lot of shit. And I don't like it.
Keep going.
The Return of the Joker. I love that movie.
Oh, yes.
Everything it said about Terry McGinnis as a character, especially when they did Justice League Beyond, or no, was it Justice League Beyond?
Unlimited.
Yes.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, where he was older and he had that convo at Waller.
I referenced that with Stat Shock. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know what the fuck else to say now.
Awkward silence. Okay.
You good?
I think we're going to number 1 from Matt over here.
I said my list was going to be boring. Number 1.
It hasn't really been boring.
No, it's actually been different. Oh.
Well, my number 1's going to be boring.
I think mine's been kind of.
Batman.
There it is. It's acceptable.
Batman.
I made the joke texting. I was like, Batman's going to be on there. Like, he did not answer.
I said I wasn't going to tell you anything.
I didn't know it was going to be number 1.
It's the character I grew up with.
Yeah.
It was the movie.
Who didn't?
But it was that.
People have been growing up with Batman since the 40s.
Batman Forever was probably one of the most played movies in my childhood of all time.
Batman Forever?
Batman Forever. Okay. That was the closest one to being released when I was a kid.
That's the one with Holy Rusted Metal Batman?
Forever's one with Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer is the...
Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait. I think that was.
maybe.
No.
Not probably.
But the Batman
Yeah,
Forever's...
Forever came before Batman and Robin, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's Holy Rusted Metal Batman.
It was that and Jurassic Park were probably the two most played movies in my childhood, on repeat, outside of any other Disney show. But those were my live-action ones. Batman's the greatest detective I've ever read about, and that's including Sherlock Holmes.
Well,
Yeah.
gotta love Sherlock Holmes.
The Great Holmes. My dear Watson.
Not much to say
He's
about
never
that.
actually said that. You know that?
On the contrary, my dear Watson.
Number one,
My number one is a bit obvious, but it's who I view as the great, not just comics, the greatest villain in all of fiction itself. The Joker is my favorite DC.
no surprise there.
No surprise. I took stuff I like from every live action iteration. I love the fact that he really has no set goal than to just cause chaos and break down the hero. A lot of villains' goals is to kill and defeat the hero. No. Joker's goal is to make Batman psychotic and break down and kill him like he does.
That's bad day.
Well, he wants to prove that one bad day can turn even the most stout and Boy Scout type people down his
That was
level.
literally his plan for Injustice.
Yep.
He realized he
got bored with Batman and said, "All right, Superman,
Let's see what you do." And in a way, he won. He's like, "Oh, I destroyed the world in a way," because Superman became a fucking tyrant in Injustice after Lois
created an
died.
entirely new Earthline."
Exactly. Joker, as psychotic as he is funny. Yeah, he's funny. He's as fucked up as it sounds. He is more relatable than Batman is. You see more Jokers in the world than Batman. What?
Can't relate to being a billionaire.
Man, why you gotta hit on us like that? You are poor. We got the basic hype button going, and I didn't even press it that time. You are poor. I know.
My dark side, I relate to Joker with my evil, dark, twisted side. So I love Joker. He's got great stories. The Killing Joke, 3 Jokers, which made Killing Joker canon and the official Joker. I loved it. So I could rant about Joker all day and night, but Joker is my favorite DC character.
And finally,
My number one.
mm-hmm,
It was said already
of course,
at 10. Or no, I
Who's-
don't think
my
it was
10 or his 10?
Like
Static Shock.
mine was 9.
I didn't expect Static Shock at 1, but okay. I knew you liked Static Shock, but 1 is a little surprising.
See, I had to put him above Beyond for, I think, one reason is because he is that different of a character,
Yeah.
especially starting off where he did
Oh, yeah.
and being brought into DC where he was, literally just because of a cartoon's popularity being pushed out there.
Yeah.
But he is very unique, and he is the I'm making a joke here, but the first black character to have a white sidekick, and it actually works. It wasn't just a joke. It's like they were best friends, and it never played on the race, except for when it came to his father, not Static's father, but why am I forgetting his name now?
I didn't watch
Gears-
Static Shock
Gears
much, so
father.
that.
It's been a while.
Gear's father was a racist asshole for a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever you're done, just let me know, because I actually have a question.
What's the question?
No Bruce Wayne Batman in your top 10, which is that is quite shocking to me. I'm gonna take into account you maybe rushed your list, but I'm like no Bruce.
Bruce is technically a part of it. I had Terry McGinnis there. You
I
can't
get-
have Terry McGinnis without Bruce,
I was just the way we talk about Batman. I was just
especially
surprised.
after Amanda Waller.
True. I was just surprised. I was like, no, okay. And I did not expect Superman to be in your top 10. I didn't. I know you liked.
You
I
were
did
the
not.
only one that had Superman in your
Yeah.
top 10.
I've grown to like him a lot more. Well, Cavill helped, yes, but I've grown to.
I like Superman, but I like his son as a character more than himself before the whole.
There it is. Here it comes.
And it's not because he's. Is he bi or gay? I don't even fucking
He's
know anymore.
bi.
Thanks to
I
DC,
think he's bi. But I get what you're saying. I knew that was coming. It's contrary.
because he was best friends with.
No, we're
Bruce's
over
actual
now,
son.
so I don't give a flying fuck. We'll figure it out. Okay, so I was kind of hoping. But what about Superman?
the Super Sons thing. That I loved that dynamic.
This is the kind of stuff I like to ask. I was like, oh,
because it's like the next generation
Nope.
thing. I love when they take a concept of a character and bring it a new generation.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
and this is going back to Marvel. You know, the whole Next Avengers thing,
Yeah.
that movie. I love that concept, and that's kind of what they did with the Super Sons and so on. We
Right.
didn't just take a character and what is the word, tokenize?
yeah.
Where they take a pre-existing character and just change the color of their skin or just one little aspect, and that's a new character.
I don't think that's tokenizing.
What?
It's not
I'm
tokenized.
trying to
What's
think.
the word I'm looking for then?
It's not whitewash. Whitewash is turning everything white, I believe. There is a word I'm looking
I
for.
don't think it's tokenizing though. Tokenizing is something else.
There's
There's a word out there describing exactly what the hell I'm trying to say. I just don't have the vocabulary for it.
I'm thinking.
Because I am an idiot.
Oh Lord, because I'm thinking too. I'm like, wait, what? I know there's a word you're. There's a. I
I
can't.
don't want all that awkward silence there, but yeah, that was my number one. The Dakotaverse deserves much more love. Thanks to him.
I think
My
you
phone's listening
explained.
to us and I'm scared.
Huh?
My phone's listening to us again and I'm scared.
Why is that?
Batman 2 will stay focused on
Oh.
Bruce Wayne instead of flashy villains.
Oh
I told
my
you. I
God.
read that earlier.
You said the whole thing you were disappointed, but I was really surprised that Catwoman wasn't there. But you said you had reasons for not putting her in the top 10
She's
because
just been
of,
changed so fucking much, and it pisses me off.
it's
Because
very
she
true.
is such a great fucking character.
Yeah.
Who ends up just being changed because
She and
Black Cat does more than her.
Well, Catwoman came first. I love Black Cat. Black Cat, with spoiler alert, Marvel top 10. But Black Cat, Catwoman came first. Black Cat is similar but different. I think Black Cat, you'd probably agree, became more popular. Well, also Marvel behind, because Catwoman used to be.
She stayed who she was.
Catwoman also started to get turned. I love a little over sexualizing because I love women. I'm a horn dog, of course. But there is a point where it'll start ruining the character, and I think you're like Catwoman started to become a, lack of a better term,
Halle Berry.
what? Oh no,
That was over sexualized.
yeah. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
You
Jesus.
just changed the character so much for no reason.
Now she's
felt like
exactly.
Anyway, we're over our fucking time, so let's send you off our honorable mentions here.
I had a few. Did you have any?
No, I'm not talking about actual characters. I'm talking like I'm not wearing a shirt.
What?
Badger.
Oh, again, they're not a sponsor, but always say if you're ever in the Milwaukee area, always check out Badger Collectibles. Best owner there is. So, all right, we'll keep you posted. Like our Facebook, follow us on Instagram, whatever. We're pretty much on every major
we're on
social
Instagram,
media.
We're on TikTok, and we're on Facebook so far. We're working on YouTube and other things, so stay posted.
Stay posted. Everyone have a great
Valion will definitely let
safe
you know
week.
on Facebook.
Have a great safe weekend month. We're all signing off. Have a good one. One more time. Here we go.